I'm your anchor. I told you you're my pole. Through the wind and fire, we try to hold on. We build this ship together, searching for a home. Despite the storm that hit us, we're still on board. Dancing in the moonlight, the world just stops and stares. We got no destination, I'll take you anywhere. All the doors we've opened and all the books we've closed. Words just come together, a story that we never told. So far it's sake.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Valorant Draft Circuit as we launch into a game. I am Potato Aim. I'm one of your casters tonight, and I am also joined by Cryo. Cryo, how are you doing today?
I was a little bit thrown off. Mecca said 3-2 go. I was expecting like a 1, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. First map here for Purple Iris and Rapid is going to be Breeze. And you know, we don't see Breeze a lot, but I'm excited.
I saw somebody very briefly hover over Harbor, although Harbor is banned for the first 2 weeks of his release. Would have been kind of funny to see that luck, though.
I wonder what admins would do.
Ban hammers all around. Well, for the 1-2. Over on the side of Rapid, almost at Quickfire. That's my dream. We have a couple of locks already with Neon, an interesting pick. Chamber and Viper. Over on the side of Purple Iris, we don't see any locks so far, but we do have those hovers. We have a Chamber, a Jet, and a Viper.
I'm interested to see how they'll enable this Neon without like a breach. Usually you see her paired with a breach with the fault lines, the flashes. It's really easy to give her utility from farther away because you just click and it flashes around the wall versus okay, you kind of have to try your best to line up a flash or have a lineup already set. So
you'll see. We see a pretty standard comp on both sides here, with the exception of the duelists here. It's going to be a Neon versus a Jet. But honestly, I think both are pretty viable on Breeze.
Absolutely. I would say the fast lane gives you a little bit more flexibility because it's just so much longer and it gives you so much more room to work with. But I don't know. I'm interested to see Yuga and Christian duke this out.
Yeah. All right, as we get in, let's talk a little bit about the players. Cry, you notice anything interesting you've seen so far?
Not really. VDC is blocking one of the one of the names.
That one would be Kodama. Otherwise known as Berm.
Berm. Hi, Berm. If you're watching this, hi.
I hope he's not watching. He's in the middle of a game. I would say, like, kind of interesting to talk about the roles here. We'll see.
Wait, Spectra's on KO. Last time I saw Spectre, he was on Chamber, no?
Here.
I don't know.
I don't know either. It was like.
So Purple Iris is going to be starting on attack here. Looks like we have a lineup coming in from Zato for A site, possibly? We'll see where this goes. Looks like it will be an A take, full 5 rush A, possibly.
Yeah, that trip's gonna go down for flank, but it's not closer to the cave entrance, which maybe they want to go for some Hall's aggression. Maybe they just aren't going to expect any just yet.
Oh, it's a slow push.
And, already players are rotating.
You see that Kodama had got a little bit of information that somebody was there as they jump peaks. They also have that Viper wall up as 3 people have already rotated onto A. But it's
not sure how Silence got that one, but okay.
The bomb is still left in the lobby of A. So I got a blind shot into caves on early pick onto Purple Iris. Although Yuga is able to get one onto Sai, so now it's just a 4v4. Zato is planting onto A as Meta Magic has a timing.
Great work. Oh,
but Christian is aware and takes him down. And now it is up to the 4. Namonti is lurked all the way up in the halls here. As Yuga is stunned. Is he able to find? No, he is not able to find Christian with that slide through. And Christian takes all of that space. It's all up to Zato now, excuse me. 1v4. And isn't able to find anybody there. Great first round from Rapid.
I was more looking towards Monty's Hall's push. Maybe he knows. I'm sure he heard the trip, and if that door opens and he's able to get anything and take some aggression off of Zato there, maybe they're able to delay the spike defuse just a bit more. And also, I don't remember who died in mid because my brain isn't working right now, but if they're also able to get one, maybe we see the round go a lot different.
We saw some a lurk try to happen through mid through meta magic, but he was caught by Christian and wasn't able to take anybody down there. So as you see the buys go through, we see a pretty standard full buy from the side of Rapid here as Purple Iris saves. We'll see what they're able to do
mid
here.
piece this time. Silence might be ready to try to slow that down as best he can. The dart's going to get broken off the rip, and it's going to back up. They don't want to give up too much space yet. As they push slowly, Purple Iris going to look for a pick. And Rapid, they don't want to give him anything.
I think they're certainly trying to deathball a little bit here and try to get any sort of aggressors so that they can take a gun off here. But haven't been able to find anybody. Pretty difficult to do with just classics on Breeze, especially. Oh, the Stinger is certainly a gun that exists.
950 credits.
950 credits. See Zato trying to hop up on the stairs, but Sai is aware. Spectre is able to take him down as well. Christian's able to find, that late lurk from Meta Magic through mid. Seems like they expected at this point, even just 2 rounds in.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, but Kodama is caught out. And Monty isn't able to see anybody, but Purple Iris was able to get that spike down for a few extra creds there.
Thank you.
I mean, that's the second time I'm pretty sure Meta Magic has tried for that mid lurk, and again, Christian is just aware of it. At some point, you got to start changing it up. But that is just the first 2 rounds. I mean, I wouldn't put way too much stock into that because Purple Iris now have the rifles. I'm pretty sure. There's one. Okay, that's good enough for me. There's 2. Gonna start. Ooh, there are players gonna lean towards B this time. Going towards that elbow and tunnel position there.
Wonder if Rapid's gonna read this or if they think they're gonna go for a mid A aggression like they did last time. Looks like they're kind of split. Might be defaulting on this buy round here. As we see Namonti kind of taking up a little bit of a position through mid. We see a little bit of aggression coming in from Rapid as well as they go through elbow to try and pick off anybody who's there. Are they ready? They are not. But they are on a save here, so they are trying to take a bit of space here, doing some daring, risky trip plays here while they can. The weaker guns.
Spike's gonna start leaning towards B now, but so is most of the defense from Rapid. There are 4 players close enough to be able to contest this spike plant and site take. The wall's gonna go up now. That's got to be the go signal for some of Rapid to come over.
Oh,
the stuns from Christian's so good at slowing that down.
Now he's back site. Trying to stall. He has certainly stalled long enough for Rapid to try and come over. Meta Magic now 25 HP. Bots have turned his back from Christian. And Christian now has his ult.
Oh my god!
With that neon ult. Oh my god. It's just so free.
It's just Mamoon mid. I don't think he can get very much here, Christian.
Mike, that was incredibly rude.
I mean, Neon moment. Neon is just, I would say, a lot better than Jet on the defense with those stuns like you saw in the fast lane to slow it down even more. And then just popping, I'm pretty sure it's called an overdrive. I keep thinking overclock, but that's not Valorant. It's okay. It's fine.
It is overdrive.
Rewind like 30 seconds and my brain remembers what's going on. Yeah, that overdrive just putting in so much work, and it's a lot more forgiving than the Bladestorm as well. Just makes her a great agent.
We're going to see a mixed buy here from Purple Iris as they choose to actually buy up instead of save here. They did lose their buy round, so while Team Rapid is going to have a lot more better guns, better economy, we're not going to see that out of Purple Iris. So Purple Iris are going to have to play pretty smart here in order to get any value out of
Christian
this gamble that they just
confident. Took. This guy's walked all the way up mid. Just so much information gained by him too. Just like with this dart, gets broken now without. Pretty sure it scans somebody.
Oh, you guys now dashed onto site, trying to take a few people out with that Spectre, and isn't able to find anybody though. Oh, that wall. And Meta Magic has lurked up mid, but there's a bit of a timing. There's a timing again by Christian. Oh my
He's
god,
so
Christian is just reading him like a
smart.
book. Oh, and is able to ult here.
Player standing.
There's no trademark either, and he's just able to
he
flank
got
for
taken
free.
out by the shock dart. Now it's just a Yuga with 11 HP and a Spectre, and unfortunately, nothing to be found there.
Great work from Rapid. I mean, the mid lurk is read like a book. Christian again and again. Every single round, it feels like he's getting some big value just with 4 kills or with just space taken and information gained. And it's so hard for Purple Iris to get these post plant positions in. And you saw Gaza falling to a shock dart. That's because he just took so much damage on the entry. And not Gaza, Namansi. Brain, please wake up.
So I actually did
Anyway.
my math wrong. They didn't fall by. They are now able to fall by. They saved last round. So
Looks
I mean,
like
they
it's
were
going
able
to be
to.
another default too.
Yep. Looks like they're about to get going into our first full buy of the game as we go into our 5th round here. Sai swings that. Wait, Christian's able to
Christian
get another
again.
timing.
Another first blood for
Absolutely
him.
has a Meta Magic's number here. Looks like Namanti and I believe that's Yuga are walking up to elbow
Gaza
here,
might have
trying to
something
get a
huge
little
here if they
bit.
peek him. Yuga there. Yuga's
Is
getting
able to
2.
find Gaza. Now it is a 4v2. Finally, the numbers are in Team Purple Iris's favor
One
here.
enemy remaining.
The
Zeno
Hall's work
has
is perfect.
that timing. And now it's all up to Spectra, 1v4.
Realistically, any
Spike
damage you can do
planted.
here is great because the Purple Iris buy isn't too good. They've just got full rifles and not much else in that tank. Yuga's very low. Namansi's close to him. Melu, not quite as. And Zato is also quite far back. Not sure
They
what Spectre
all-
can try to do here.
They are all expecting him to come from CT or mid. Look. Oh, there's that timing from Namanti. Namanti turn
Okay.
around at just the right moment there. And finally, Purple Iris is on the board.
It was just a change in tempo there, I think. It's just they were able to play for picks, and Zato was able to get so far up through halls for free once Kodama on Chamber goes down, and the trip is no longer there to slow him down. He gets just a free kill into Silence, who may have already been 30 HP, but without Silence, that retake becomes so much harder, even if it would have just been a 2v4. And looks like they're going to do something similar now. No more that that halls lurk, just more towards mid here. And there isn't as much to receive it from the side of Rapid. The knife, though, is going to scan up a couple. They've got some information that something similar might be happening, at least towards elbow on B. And Christian isn't here to stop any of this mid stuff anymore. He's not too
leaning
far away,
towards
but
A, but he is
reasonably
inching
far.
towards Nest, so maybe he is able to catch somebody there.
Kodama wants to dodge his drone so
the
badly. He's
timing
gonna
on
break
that.
it.
Looks like Kodama does have that operated to take all of that space into caves. He's gonna have to get smoked off here.
Yeah,
or
Purple
driven
Iris
off at
again,
some
just
line.
waiting for a pick. They know if Christian is pushed out of this again and again. They want to try to catch him out here. But Christian, he's just too smart. He's not going anywhere. That shock,
Rapid-
did that break the trademark? Wait, really? That's crazy. I didn't know you could do that. Anyway,
Looks like it is going to be a take into B. Spectra gets the first pick onto Yuga, but Melu is able to trade that out. Plant goes going down as the ult tries to stop them from planting, but it's a little too far away, unfortunately.
I felt that in my bones. I've tried that before, and it's just a couple inches off, just like
You know,
Zato
I learned
was.
that the hard way that Sova ult has a radius.
Yeah.
All right,
Christian's
let's
just
see-
gonna
let's
go
see
for
if
this.
Christian's able to find it.
Ooh,
Christian
great
just
kill.
slides in, but Namati is able to trade Melu out.
Toxins here.
Now it's all up to the 3 each of each team as Namati swings into Kodama. It's just trade after trade.
Enemy remaining.
Meta Magic with that mid lurk, and Zato's able to clean it up. Another round on the board for Purple Iris.
That's the kind of stuff Meta Magic's been trying to do all game, and now it's worked out for him. Yeah,
know,
he may
it's-
not have had the early kill, but it was enough to turn that last 2v2 towards his direction, so worth.
Listen, as long as Christian is in mid, he's fine.
Yeah. But he's 11-3, so he is definitely fine.
He is certainly putting everybody in his little backpack right now. But that's not to say that his team hasn't been giving a lot of utility for him to be able to take all of that space. Same thing on the team side of Purple Iris as well.
Yeah, they're
Looks
gonna
like
pop
it's
that
be a
Viper's Pit for B main.
Halls take, which I think is interesting. They haven't been holding. They must have noticed that Rapid hasn't really been holding halls aside from that trip, so they could easily smoke or break it and then just go straight through to whichever side they'd like at that point. I don't think anybody would be really expecting that. They are droning in. It's going to be a split halls and main take. But
Silence
looks like
might get a little bit caught out here. Now he's gonna fall back. Okay.
he's gonna fall back, which I think is smart. You do want to play a little bit of a retake here. Zeta with the first pick onto Spectra here.
Spike planted.
Mid. Oh, but Sai gets caught out by Zato, or excuse me, by Melu. And Kodama walking through mid. And he's just going to get util dumped here. Now it's all up to Gaza. Gaza with a nice little headshot.
Oh
Two
my.
nice little headshots. Now Purple Iris is probably screaming, don't overaggress. Is able to take one down before he is finally taken out by Melu.
He's cracked.
This round, but he's cracked, Your Honor.
Your Honor, unfortunately, my client is cracked.
I don't. As somebody who works in the legal field, I don't think that quite works.
I'm trying to think of how that would work, but my experience with the legal field is cartoons. So.
Charlie Mike,
Well.
let's move.
Yeah.
As we move into the next round, we see it was a bit of a mixed buy on the side of Rapid. They have unfortunately lost all of that money that they've earned in the first 4 rounds of this game. Now they are on a half buy. Although I will say Christian has won off his ult, so all he needs to do is get one pick or an ult orb, and we saw how dangerous that overdrive was for the other team.
Looks like an A split now. Meta Magic. Meta Magic did
Ooh,
not talk
there
to us.
is that one pick.
Revealing area.
For
Okay.
Christian.
Again, 950 credits. Perfectly fine.
Melu does get spammed here, and Kinkosti is just getting, as they say, overwatched. Oh, that overdrive not able to find anybody, but Sai takes him out with just a shock dart. Nice little trade here.
Second shock dart kill of the game. That's
Namanti
fine.
is able to sneak up onto Spectra.
Silences might get pinched
You
here
know
from both
about Sai?
sides.
Enemy
They know
remaining.
about Sai. They
Oh,
do.
they've taken
Meta
him
Magic
down.
is aware. Now it's just all up to Kodama. Kodama
Quarter
is
force
aware
in
that he's
hand,
there.
not much else.
Spike planted.
I think Meta Magic is going to back off here, which is probably a smart call. Kodama's just kind of scared of that. Which, I mean, honestly, I would be too. That's the Season 1 advanced champion right there.
This could be very difficult. He's gonna tap the spike and
Pros don't
half
fake.
it.
One
Pros
enemy
don't fake.
remaining.
He's got one.
Pros don't fake.
Oh!
Pros! Oh! He got it halved, but missed the second shot, unfortunately, and Namanti was able to clean that up. Pretty solid round, however, on the side of Rapid for his save. We're able to get 4 guns off of Purple Iris. Now, whittling away at that economy little by little.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, that overdrive would possibly be big. It wasn't quite as big as we'd hoped, but it enabled Silence to get another shock dart kill. And I do love utility. This game is fun. Speaking of actual analysis,
You want to play?
Purple Iris
Let's play.
have 4 ults. They've popped 1. That's the not showstopper. Tour de force. I've been saying too many words today.
But
It's gonna
that
look, Meta Magic's
KO.
gonna look for mid to try to get a pick here, because worry any mid presence that could be coming out, but they're not gonna give him anything. Just Kodama, and he's already teleported out. Could just be
Yeah.
here fishing in an empty lake, I guess. And they're rotating to A.
It looks like they are gamble stacking a little bit to A, but they've returned back to be holding mid and B, although albeit rather passively. Is Gaz gonna get caught
Oh,
here?
Gaza might get caught out so hard here.
I am lagged out.
I am as well.
All right, Amati is gonna put that Viper's Pit down as that. Assuming we're gonna assume that the spike goes down here. Yep, the spike does go down here.
Spike planted.
And now it is up to the 4 remaining players of Rapid to take this back.
Yuga is low though. And he's scanned up, taken down.
Ooh.
Very good from Kodama. Great dart there to facilitate that kill as well. And they're gonna try to go for some spam. Namanzi, a bit of a spot. Oh no. Stinger gets one as well.
Stinger is a
Spectre taking
gun.
down that.
Oh,
Okay.
and there's just unfortunately nothing Rapid could do about that. When that Viper's Pit goes down, it is so hard to fight against. Unless you're able to completely util dump the Viper's Pit, it's kind of difficult.
Difficult indeed, but this upcoming round for Rapid might prove to, again, be difficult. They've just got 3 rifles and light shields, maybe. Or maybe not. I could just be lying. Okay, wow. Never mind. Take back everything I said. They're on a low buy. So if you want something difficult, here it is. Good luck. Purple Iris, though, going to be full shields, full rifles, 3 ultimates as well. That null command. The Hunter's
Melu
Fury.
does get caught out there by the 0 point there. Although, as you did note, there are 3 ults online for Purple Iris, which will still be really difficult.
Christian is pushed all the way up underneath B window.
And that's how they know they are committing to A, because they know he knows that there's nobody coming into B right now. It's giving so much information to the side of Rapid, which is great. Rapid knows that they can just kind of stack.
Spectre's alone here. I'm pretty sure he's hoping for something, like some kind of miracle. That flash might create it though.
Oh,
He's
Spectre
how
gets
long is
caught
he
with
holding
utility
it?
out. He's been holding it for a few seconds.
He's in, yeah. Unlucky.
Magic is lurking up into halls here, hoping to find somebody.
Okay, Yuga.
Coming through.
Pretty sure I heard one bullet with his
Christian
gun.
comes through.
Watch out, I'm out of here.
Mid now is able to pick up a Vandal, which would be really important here.
The stun
but
might have
gets
been
caught
good.
out.
Player standing.
And now it is all up to Silence with but gets caught by the lurk from Metamagic.
That's
Rapid's
Metamagic
gonna
has done
have to
that a
stop
few
the
times.
bleeding here. They were doing so well the first half, or first half of this half, I guess.
Yeah, but now they got full guns now, and they got the Viper's Pit again. Last time they popped the Viper's Pit, I mean, I can't say it went well, but it didn't go badly because nobody pushed it. So, I guess it did its job. One off the Hunter's Fury as well, but I'm not sure how you're gonna want to approach this round. But Purple Iris, they've got their approach down. They're just gonna hit A again. Bit of an adaptation this time. The Viper's Pit is gonna be an A main, flushing out a bit of that cave spot, but
It's gonna force them to force Purple Iris to either take B or to go through mid here to double doors.
Metamagic has worked his way all the way up elbow and is
Oh, there's
just
so
here
much
for free.
space being taken by Rapid here.
Teleport's broken.
Oh, if they try to rotate out from it,
Oh,
Metamagic.
they are able to catch all 3 of the lurkers through mid. Now it's all up to Kodama and Gaza. Against
I mean, realistically,
5
how many
remaining
does Kodama
players.
get here? Maybe 2 or 3 max.
Oh,
Never mind.
smart teleport out.
Yeah. Oh, Gaza might get caught out here. Yuga's
He
all the way
is
up past
with that
halls.
knife.
He's just gonna get something for free here.
Oh, isn't aware.
Enemy down.
Oh, but he's too
Gaza!
good. That was a nice little flick here. I think the call here is to save, which is probably a good call here, as Rapid is pretty poor at this point. They do need those guns.
I mean, the pit idea could have worked, and it almost did. All the players that were pushing A started rotating out, and maybe could have gotten caught out by the players in mid, but I don't know. Purple Iris just won their gunfights. Metamagic was in such a good spot to cut that off too, so was able to swing out and get a kill. But we wanted the player in double doors, and now Purple Iris go hunting. Didn't know
Yeah.
Flowers could do that, but they do now. Gaza! Oh my god!
Gaza!
Last round before the switch.
Almost. Okay.
Nice
Last
little
round,
damage
half,
that
we've
was done
recovered
on this.
Couple
Yeah.
guns.
But as they move into the last round here, you'll see that they still don't have a full buy here. They're going to have to do with what they can here. Christian's trying to decide what he wants to get, whereas Purple Iris is pretty set with all of that money.
A gift.
Didn't really matter if they lost a lot of guns there.
Yeah, that's fair. They do have, I'm pretty sure a couple other players were max coming into this round and just buying a little bit of util, maybe some shields. The Blade Storm's gonna get popped from Yuga. He's gonna want to go for something there in Cave. Spectre doesn't want to give it to him though.
Oh, looks like there was a orb that came through.
Flashbang.
Nice flash, I think it was. Oh, the dart's gonna scan him.
Looks like they're making a little bit of noise here, but are backing off. However, see Christian up at that. Oh, but this time the tables have turned. Meta Magic is aware of Christian this time.
Not a winner for nothing. The guy learns fast. Now it's
Looked up into
Gaza.
mid. Might have a timing here, although Meta Magic is still watching that. He's able to find somebody there.
Powerless.
That ultimate coming through the side of Purple Iris. To try and stop them. Maylud, however, does get taken down. Now he has to get resurrected by his team. See if they're able to get that up.
Spectre and Meta Magic both getting kills on their own, but realistically, it's a 3v3 retake for both sides. And
Oh, nobody
yeah,
is
as Maylud
able
goes
to
down.
res him.
That is so low as well. Take all this space backside. Oh my god.
Now it's all up to Kodama with that ultimate. He dodges the ult.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my.
Oh, but it runs out of bullets, and Zato's able to clean it up. That's a 4v8 as we go into the second half.
Switching sides.
I mean, earlier in their attack half, I was singing praises of Neon on defense, but I don't know. Purple Iris just were so good at adapting to that. They just stopped running into Christian, and if they did, they said, Meta Magic, this man, kill him. And he did. Like,
Bit of a slow start for Purple Iris, but as you can see, they were very dominant going into the last 2/3 of that half. You know, winning 8 rounds in a row, which is crazy considering the start that they had, losing their bye round. So we'll see if the tables get turned here on the side of Rapid.
yeah, they have to take this to start clawing this half back into their favor, and that's a great way to start it.
Pistol Pete over here, as it looks like it's going to be a split here. Sai is able to take one as well, so now it is up to 3 versus 5 as the plant does go down. Trading utility here, but gets double swung. Christian
has somehow
is
got
able to find
another
one,
one.
but gets traded out by Meta Magic.
Last player
Now it's up
standing.
to all up to Meta Magic now. Everybody's aware of where he is.
He's low HP too. Gonna be pretty difficult for him to do this.
And isn't able to
Impossible,
find anyone,
even.
unfortunately.
And that's kind of the start you want from Rapid. You've taken that half pretty cleanly, I might add. So, I mean, what more do you want?
Yeah, I mean, it's when you're down the way that Rapid is, it's always good to win your pistol round. As that gives you essentially 2 free rounds, and it gives, you know, you can catch up to somebody pretty fast that way.
Yeah, they're gonna buy up here a lot of now for Spectra. Knife's gonna clear close, not gonna get anything, and that wall's gonna come up as well to cut this side in half. The fast lane, there it is. There's the neon moment. It's gonna help even more with the side hit. Side take.
Sai is going to get that bomb down onto Pyramid there. It looks like he's gonna drone as well.
Drone spots
He's able
too.
to find one there. Oh, Namonte has the lurk. Oh, but Christian sees that. He's gonna get caught. He has no idea Christian is there.
One
There it
enemy
is.
remaining.
Oh,
Christian.
we missed the kill, but Christian
They
was
just got
very
one
aware there.
somehow.
Mind the heavy machine. Shutting them down.
Not quite a flawless, but pretty good from the side of Rapid. You keep 4 of these Spectres coming into the next round. And now just How many kills can we get? How many rifles can we take out? And if you win this round, all the better, right? Like, you take those. Gonna go for another A hit. It's been working for both teams, as it looks like. And curiously enough, just the one player in Yuga coming anywhere near this A site to defend it.
Looks like it's going to be another fast A here. This time Rapid with the weaker guns as they go in. Looks like it's going to be pretty much a 5-take. With the
no
ultimate
command.
from Spectra.
I can't use
Now Yuga is kind of just caught. Has to retreat and give the site back to play for a retake. Christian is caught by that stun. Has to back off here. Looks like Namonti's going for a mid doors here. If there's anybody
though.
he can catch here. Kodama going through halls to see if they can get that late lurk there.
Great
Yuga
flash!
gets caught with the flash! But I think
it's
Spectre
hit
flashed
Spectre,
himself
too.
as well.
Silence got one with a ghost.
Oh,
Almost ready.
and now it's a
Last player
2v3. Time's running low.
One
Meta
enemy
Magic has to
remaining.
defuse.
Meta
Is able to
Magic.
find one through the box. Oh, but isn't able to get the spike defused in time, unfortunately, and loses his weapon for that. Really great round from Team Rapid. That was actually, this is the second time this game that Purple Iris has lost their buy round, their full buy round.
I mean, can you ask for anything more? Sure, you could hope to pick up some guns, but you won the bonus. You've taken all the guns out of their hands, and you kind of confirmed yourself another round here, especially with Purple Iris on such a low buy. Just 2 Marshals, a Sheriff, a Spectre. I mean, yeah, those guns can do some damage, but ideally, with the rifles, it shouldn't be as big a problem as they usually would be. Kodama gonna stick with his Spectre. Interested to see what that gets there. Dart's gonna scan up one. That's Christian. Gonna fake the fast lane.
Just caught Christian though.
Almost.
Doesn't
He's gonna
get
go
him.
aggressive.
But Yuga is too good with that. Marshall is able to find Christian's head there.
Teleport's gone.
Great first pick for
One gone
Yuga.
off of them.
Now they're just gonna start bunching up mid here. And the defenders have read this. There are a lot more players facing this direction, but it doesn't matter. Yuga goes down. And Meta Magic goes down to the...
Meta Magic gets
Fragment
caught by
range as well.
the fragment.
They've still got Viper
now
Wall
it's-
available. They can still just hit this B site. The only real problem would be Namonti there in backside, but he's just got a stinger.
It looks like the gamble from Purple Iris is that they're going to go A, but in fact, it looks like it's going to be a B hit. As they
The
go
flash
in,
doesn't hit at all.
The flash
30
missed,
seconds
but
left.
Spectre's able to trade
down.
out
Leaving
Namonti.
area.
Really valuable kill by Namonti though with that stinger, excuse me,
Spike
able to take one
planted.
down. And now it's all up to Melu and Zato, both with weaker guns.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, but gets
Silence.
caught out by Psy. And that's it. That's all, folks. It is now 8-8. Rapid has finally caught back up to Purple Iris. Now it is anybody's game as we move into the first full buy round. Looks like Meta Magic is buying an operator as well. Very useful on the defense side. Try and take all of that space.
I'm interested to see if Rapid can keep this up. Last time they won 4 in a row again. I'm hoping that they can maybe make that 5, maybe more. Who knows? But Purple Iris, they have to respond now and start and take that lead back. And they've got the tool to do it. There's that operator, and it might have just a perfect read here if anybody decides to peek it dry.
Oh,
Kodama's gonna do it
Yeah.
though, and he just misses.
and now Rapid is aware that there's an operator on A site. But that he's also not holding that anymore. Looks like it's going to be an A take. Zuyu gets caught. Has to dash out as well. But is still caught by
Tailwind.
Kodama. Meta Magic is able to find
Meta
Christian as he
Magic.
peeks a little bit. Now he has to.
Spike planted.
And now Rapid has to try and hide
Teleport's
from
ready.
that. Get into more secure positions.
Oh, Silence getting
Operator
aggressive
coming
with
through
this on
from
this spree.
Silence. pushing people off of that angle.
Just
But
jumped
Meta
over
Magic
it.
is able to
Okay.
just dodge that. And Zato is able to find Kodama. And Spectra onto that operator finally gets taken down. Now it's all up
One
to
enemy remaining.
Gaza.
I mean,
See
Gaza's
him with
cracked.
those headshots. He does have
One.
those shots.
Enemy remaining.
2
Oh my
three!
God!
Oh my god! Let's go, Gaza!
Do it yourself.
That was incredible. And now finally Rapid is back in the lead
COVID
after
can't stop
12
him.
rounds.
He's
COVID
cracked.
cannot stop him. By the way, audience, Gaza has COVID right now. It's the COVID buff.
I wouldn't call it a buff, but he's certainly friggin' crazy. I
Now we
almost cursed on
see-
stream. That's fine.
And now we have that Viper's Pit ready from Gaza, as well as
So dead.
that null command.
Oh, Kodama,
let's see if they-
please.
Combine those. Oh, Meta Magic gets a little impatient and comes off of that ankle. See if Kodama starts working his way up now.
They've taken the entirety of mid. They've kinda
Yugo
narrowed
with
this
the
down.
rat
Spike
is able to
down
dash
A.
out. Finding one with that stinger. Now Yuga's there too. Yuga catches Christian.
How
as
does Yuga
well.
get any more
The
with that?
stinger is a gun that
Player
exists.
standing.
Gaza.
Now it's
do it
all up
again.
to Gaza again, but Gaza unfortunately not able to pull out a clutch like he did the last one. And finally Purple Iris takes another one, is able to stop the bleeding.
If this isn't a thrifty, I'm pretty sure it's at least a lower buy here. I saw like 2 Spectre kills and a
Thrifty.
Sheriff. Yeah, it's a
It
thrifty.
is a thrifty.
What a way to get
great
back
round.
into this half.
And we, however, still have that Viper's Pit over on the side of Rapid. We have 2 ults that could be potentially good for the economy here as well, as we have the Chamber Ultimate for for Kodama. I forgot his name for a second. As well as the Overdrive for Christian. So looks like we're going to be somewhat of an even buy still.
Looks like it's gonna be a slow A hit now.
Ooh, a little bit of a fight
Maybe-
going down
maybe-
halls. But Purple Iris is able to win that one, specifically Meta Magic.
He's crazy. What can I say?
Go, go, go!
Christian!
However, is able to find Melu. And now he's
That
worked his
fast
way
lane's
up
gonna
into
take some
Nest.
attention too. Here's a rotator and Yuga
She's got
rotating
a
off the site.
timing. Might be able to catch Zato and Meta Magic as well. Depending on which side he decides to go. Oh, the timing!
Zato, oh, 9 HP, but Christian is able to stay alive for long
Purple
longer
Iris.
after that.
Able to keep that man advantage, but just barely. We still do have the null command left. See if Spectre decides to use this.
Suppressing.
Now they've got to rotate. They know both players are here on this B site. They
Auntie
hear the
is
spike
just
going
sitting
down.
back site. He's just waiting patiently for his teammates to rotate over. And now it's up to Silence.
He knows.
Oh, kicked it a little bit.
He knows.
There is Damati. Now it is up to Spectre and Silence to
Flashbang.
clutch this round. Finally have that man advantage. But Meta
Meta
Magic is
Magic.
aware. Needs to find. Can he take 4? He is 1 HP now.
Meta Magic is low. Silence's recon comes up in 5 seconds. All he has to do is delay for just a little bit longer.
remaining.
He's gonna get the kill. Yuga has to stick this if he wants to win. He's gonna get off.
Oh, but he isn't able to, and Yuga is able to take another one away from Rapid.
Oh, wow. That was a lot longer than I thought. Okay, my brain doesn't work. I'm pretty sure we have evidence for that, but add that to the case.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Same. Meta Magic's gonna buy into that operator now, and 4 ults for both sides. The only difference being there's
You
no
know, it
Hunter's Fury
is
and
still a full buy for each team. As you can see,
Absolutely.
Kodama does have his Chamber Ultimate up. What the heck is the name of that again? I can't remember.
Tour
Oh,
de
the Tour de
Force.
Force. That's right. So
You
there
want to
still is a
play?
bit of a
Let's
full buy here,
play.
albeit a little weaker for the time being.
And a Viper's Pit in B main as well, but a little bit farther back than Rapid.
See the operator right there. And we see that ultimate coming through as well from Spectra that No Command is able to find. Yugo with it. Meta Magic, however, able to find Christian with the double doors there.
They popped the overdrive there too. Christian just got put down.
We do see that Viper's Pit coming through from Gaza, finally. And now they're just getting spammed. Gaza just has to stay alive here to find that value.
don't know Meilu's
There
in
might be
this.
some timing. There might be some timing here. Oh, the timing! Meilu gets caught with utility again.
Spectra can
Now
with
it's up to
these kills.
Zato, but Zato gets caught as well. And now Meta Magic has to retake with Phantom, but isn't able to find anybody there. Great round from Rapid. They are just trading rounds back and forth now, and that operator now lands in the hands of Kodama.
The A hits are working, and if the A hits, okay, let me rephrase that. The A hits are working well. Are they perfect? No, I mean, no. The scoreline pretty much proves that, but they're working okay. Okay, cool. Just ignore my entire point and go
There-
B. It's fine.
Let me help you out here.
Oh my god.
There's a weaker buy coming up on the side of Purple Iris, which is a little difficult here, as they are supposed to, or they're going to have to play kind of aggressively to get any value out of their weaker weapons.
Meilu.
Already
You want
fast
aggression?
rotated
He's gonna
over.
give it to you. There's one.
Found aggression from
Spike down
Meilu,
B.
is able to take down the operator from Kodama. Namonti is still somehow alive.
Enemy remaining.
And is able to find one with the stinger. Christian is left alive here, and doesn't matter.
These
Zato just
thrifties.
get so thrifty.
These thrifty
saying-
round wins have been keeping Purple Iris in this defense. The last time they won a thrifty was, well, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's round 22. Yeah, okay. Numbers are hard! Last time they won a thrifty round, they were able to power that back into another round win as well. And if they do that here, it's going to put them on a match point. And they've got the operator to do it. They've got full rifles. And Rapid don't quite have the same luxury there. Pretty sure I saw
It's going
somebody
to
get out
be
again.
a bit of an ace split as Christian goes up into halls here. But Meta Magic has an operator to take that space into caves. Going to have to find
just
some
got
value with
fun.
that.
Nowhere to run!
That operator trying to take the people off of that. But Yuga
They
gets
just
caught.
don't
Nobody
check.
checks that corner.
Gaza wins the duel though.
And
Never
now
mind.
it's a 3v2 for the side of Purple Iris.
One enemy remaining.
Meilu is able to
Spike
take down
down
Silence,
A.
but now it is all up to
I have
Kodama
the
with
spike.
just an operator. Is able to recover the spike though as he retreats to B site. However, Namonti is already on B. Is able to trade out that operator for a Vandal.
Kodama's lit up a little bit as well. The health advantage is going to go the way of Namonti, but will the gun? I'm pretty sure the gun advantage will too. No. Words. He's got a Vandal as well. Okay. It's fine.
Kodama's win condition here is that he has to find Namonti here.
Absolutely.
He has to isolate those 1v1s.
30 seconds left.
Fake the spike tap, but
Oh,
he's looking
he
in the wrong
is-
direction. Oh, he's figured it out.
Oh! He looks away just at the wrong moment. He was aware that there was probably
Match
somebody
point.
still on site, but unfortunately gambled the wrong side to hold.
That's going to be map point for Purple Iris now. It'll be 13-10 if they
seeing-
win this.
We're seeing a bit of a weaker buy coming through on the side of Rapid as well. They're not able to find all of the guns that they can. With that Guardian, a lot of half armors, but you know, everybody's got an op or a Vandal. It doesn't really matter. So it
And
looks like it might be a
there's-
mid take here.
Meta Magic is in a little bit of a different angle here. Not that it will matter as much in the early round. And Yuga has started exploring up cave. Kodama, if he takes his kill,
Oh,
won't.
Kodama isn't able to find anybody. Yuga does take that really a lot of space as he backs off. Christian tries to trade him out, but Yuga just backs
Silence
off.
gets one on the other side of the map. Meta Magic is able to secure these kills, and now they know their players pushing up into them in cave. They've got to get out of here, start getting towards this B site. They've got a kill on this side of the map, so Maybe the defenses are a little bit squishier here. It's just Namonti. They've got to push through his Poison Orb and the Snake Bite on the ground there. All of them going to be taking a little bit of damage.
Oh, we see
he's
a
in
little
such a
bit of
good
a
spot.
rat spot coming through from Namonti.
Spike planted.
Oh, but Namonti isn't
Almost.
able to find one there. Looks like Zato tries to retreat back into double arches here. But Rapid is just all over sight.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they try to approach this, especially with
Oh, and
With
Yuga
Yuga
tries to
going
come
down
through,
so
it isn't
early.
able to either.
Null Command to just secure this for them.
Last player standing.
4v2, 4v1.
Now it's all up to Meta Magic. Isn't able to find anybody, and Spectra cleans it up. Now it's an 11-12. Bit of a nail-biter of this game. Rapid has to win the next one to bring it to overtime. And I believe, however, they're still not able to find full weapons here.
Yeah, it will be
Over on the side
difficult,
of Team
especially without
Rapid.
those full weapons. And Meta Magic's just got the only ult in this round. Within that sort of force, Namonti is one off of his Viper's Pit as well. If he decides to go for any orb on this map, he'll have it up and ready, and that'll be a great defensive tool to hold off this push. On the other side, not a lot. Just regular guns, regular abilities. Honest Valorant.
That ultimate does come through from the side of Purple Iris, that Tour de Force. Just to take that mid space.
And Namonti is, again, effectively alone here. That Viper Wall is going to cut off most of what Meta Magic would want to try to do with this Operator on defense, but they're not going to press that. Kodama alone in mid with that Operator is going to, an Operator of his own is going to watch Nest, but
Is Christian going to find Meta Magic here? Might go right into his sights.
Kodama does end up getting one. Yuga tries to get a little aggressive.
Now they're
from the
aware of
doors.
where the Tour de Force is located, and now they are. It looks like they're pushing through to A. Are they aware? That's. I think it's Meilu. Yep, Meilu is still out on sight. I think they are.
They don't check him. That's a
caught
spike
out.
down.
Down A.
Spectre gets cut out there. And Meilu is probably begging to his team, please come save me. Kodama is
30
able to
seconds
find
left.
Meilu. He was stuck there. And now that spike is going to go down
Spike
as
planted.
well.
3v4 now.
Yep, in favor of Rapid.
That same little Poison Orb to get him past the trademark. He's just going to slip right in. Meta Magic getting one crucial early kill. And Zeta with one more.
Remaining.
And Namonti is
Namonti with another one. Now it is
sneak
all up
position.
to Kodama.
Gotta pull this back somehow.
And is
Meta
able to
Magic.
find it. And
Bit
that's
of a nail-biter
it. That's
towards
it
the
for the
end.
first map. What a
Defenders
great
win.
comeback from Purple Iris. They were down 4 rounds at the very first start of this map, and then they were able to pull it back. Team Rapid was also able to pull it back as well, giving them some sort of a nail biter, but unfortunately just wasn't able to secure the last round for overtime. So we're going to take a short break as we move into map 2. Thanks for joining us. Come back in a few minutes.
Sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. You're nice, like cocoa, you're nice, like cocoa bread, like cocoa bread. Oh, you're nice, like cocoa, you're nice, like cocoa bread, like cocoa bread. Ooh, driving date, watch a movie, right by your side on duty, not too much or too sweet. Ooh, passion from yours truly. Let me know how you feel. Hope I'm not in too deep. We were Phoebe, we drive fever. Won't be alone forever. Get through the storm together. Ooh, girl, make some room. I know you still, you're nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. You're nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. You're nice, like cocoa, you're nice, like cocoa bread, like cocoa bread. Oh, you're nice, like cocoa, you're nice, like take my mind off you, baby. Or come be my lady, or give me a baby. Got me talking crazy. You're nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. You're nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. Skin so smooth like cocoa, with no lose on no door. Skin so smooth like cocoa, with no lose on no door. You're nice, like cocoa, you're nice, like cocoa bread, like cocoa
All right, we are back. Again, my name is Potato Aim, and I am joined here by Cryo as we move
Hello.
into the second app of Rapid versus Purple Iris. We are going to be going to Icebox. Cryo, what do you think of the first map?
The first map was a lot of fun to watch. I mean, both teams getting so close, especially that scoreline looking out closer than it certainly seemed after the first half. I believe it was Rapid taking 4 early rounds before Purple Iris to say, nah, none of that. And then, 8-4 at the half, 13-11 at the end.
Looks
And
like
it
we
looks like-
are already locked on the side of Rapid. Rapid's going to be starting defense first, whereas Purple Iris is going to be taking attack. So it looks like we're going to have a Fade rather than a Sova. That's a usual at comp, as well as a Raze, which I think is always an interesting pick on Icebox. Not necessarily Troll, but you have to play that carefully for sure.
I personally have never registered in my brain Raze on Icebox, so this is new to me. I'm interested to see how Christian makes it work, but based on his Neon performance last game, I'm intrigued. As might be a good word for it.
Don't forget to vote, by the way, in chat for who will win map 2, and then donate your channel points to Mechatronics Bob Ross stream,
Select
which
your
apparently I
agent.
have been assured will occur in January because this man can't get it done earlier for some reason.
He's moving. Uh-huh.
Hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I don't understand. Just do it while
It's okay.
mobile.
We believe you. Wink, wink.
Anyway, pretty standard comp, agent comp on the side of Purple Iris. The difference here is that we have a Jet versus and a Sova versus a Fade and a Raze. You see
Maybe trying to go
KO
for some of
sometimes, but not often.
Maybe Rapid trying to go for some of that Fade Raze. Okay? Fade Raze, Fade Raze, Fade Raze. Fade Raze synergy there with the
You good
C's
there?
and nades.
Need a second?
That's fine. Everything's fine. I'm okay.
All right, as we move in, it looks like we are going to see mostly, I think it's going to be an A split, possibly, from the side of Purple Iris as they go into attack first. Certainly, we've seen that MetaMagic's favorite thing to do is lurk up mid. Sai's going to get an early knife onto B, some of that early info, knowing that there's nobody there too fast.
Wallace up on A to
is
slow them down
boosted.
now.
Christian is boosted on top of screens and tucked. I'm not sure if they're aware that he might be there.
No one caught a sliver of him. He's gonna fall off of that spot now. Playing a more traditional position behind screens, and Spectre's gonna get an early kill.
Down A.
Oh, but Yuga with those kills almost gets 2. Christian is just 1, still not aware where he might be. Great positioning by Yuga. Spectre gets caught now by that and is trapped. Now it's up to Kodama and
Spike
Silence.
planted.
Spike is down, 4v2 on the retake. Kodama almost makes it a 4v3, or 3v2. Okay.
Yuga just 1. And unfortunately, Namonti is able to take him down just with 1 shot of the classic. He's so low.
Okay.
Now we're going into our full buy round.
The
Looks like
brain.
a Vandal and full shield is going to come out of Yuga.
If there's anybody I trust with it, it's him. Those two kills last round were huge, and he played really well last map as well. So, another A hit looks like, but that Spike is leaning towards mid. Maybe you want to try to leverage this Vandal in Yuga's hand to try to get an early pick, or they're just gonna throw the regular poison orb there
Poison orb
for mid,
emitted.
covering that under 2 bush.
Lurk orb. Yep.
There.
That orb is so powerful because it pulls 2 people off to watch the cross into under tube. Could be in kitchen. Could
This
be
is
going
just
through
a full
boiler.
A push, though. I mean,
It is.
with better guns, you're gonna have a lot of trouble fighting that off, especially when your defenders is down. Nate's not gonna do very much at all. Maybe slow them down, maybe reroute them a little bit, but Yuga didn't end up buying the Vandal.
He was pushed all the way up. Now seeing if he can catch anybody in screens here. Over on the side of Team Rapid. Team Rapid with the weaker guns.
They're not gonna check him.
Kodama didn't check it!
Yuga.
And now... Oh, Meta Magic was able to take down 3 as well. Now they are just hunting for this last kill.
He's not looking the right direction. Oh, neither is Yuga.
But in... Oh, unfortunately wasn't able to find anybody with that classic.
That was a round. I mean, you keep all of the guns you bought up into this and to try to get some damage in on your bonus. 2 players with the light shields here, so would be a little bit easier than if they had with heavy.
Did Yuga not have a Vandal? Unless he must have sold it last minute.
Yeah, I don't think he bought into that Vandal. But he's got a Blade Storm, though. I don't think he needs a gun for a little while.
That's also true. See that standard chamber trip going down into kitchen,
Revealing area.
as well as that pretty standard dart, but that gets immediately taken down by somebody on A.
Namonti and Kodama might just barely pass each other here. Neither of
There is
them
that
have any
trick.
idea.
Unfortunately.
Here's it. Gonna break it and just keep pushing in. And now there are 3 players looking in his general direction.
What a great lurk, because now they're just worried about him.
Caution here.
He has taken so much space and has distracted his the other team long enough for them to push, but unfortunately they've taken too much time.
Oh, Kodama.
Kodama up back into that lurk spot.
Christian as well. You got the kill on the Namonti trying to rotate out of his lurk position and to support that push, but Yuga, what?
With the Chad move as he updrafts over.
Okay.
He was able to pick up a Vandal as well.
Just gonna pop a
Retreats back to
Converse.
yellow box.
Christian getting shot by something. Oh, not him.
One
He's
enemy
up so
remaining.
fast.
Ooh.
Thought he got
And
the
now
kill,
it's all
but
up to
this is gonna-
Zato. It's not enough. Gaza did not have faith. It didn't matter.
Alright, so Rapid gonna put themselves on the board here with their full buy round, only losing 2. I mean, it could have been better, but it also could have been a lot worse, so you'll take those absolutely. Purple Iris, though, gonna be on their full buy. They do have the Blade Storm, but it doesn't look like they're gonna be electing to using it, especially with Yuga with this Vandal heavy shields now. Kodama might have a little bit of trouble buying. Yeah, he's just gonna be stuck on light shields now. Zato hasn't bought yet.
Looks like Kodama
If I-
is not full buying, however. You'll see that it's a bit of a mixed buy going on over on the side of Rapid.
Did Zato buy
See
a
that
gun?
lurk smoke
I
again.
think he's still AF. Okay, he's back.
Poison orb emitting.
Looks like it's going to be a slow take into A. So far, we've seen that Purple Iris has found a lot of value by slowing things down. We saw that on Breeze as well. Oh, Christian gets caught out. No more armor for him by Yuga. Is forced to drop off. Spectra getting a little bit of value with that Prowler as well. Some information that there's somebody else main, and they found one on Belt as well. So they know
And
it's going to be towards A.
Spectra. Spectre just pushes up, gets that kill down to Yuga.
Gaza is aware that there might be a lurk mid. And catches Meta Magic.
Just a great kill. That cuts off the lurk potential as well. It's gonna leave all these 3 players.
Ooh.
Okay. I guess it doesn't
Melo
matter.
sees him crossing. And catches him there too.
Yeah, this side hit's gonna be a little bit easier, especially with only 2 players still here. The rest of Rapid are gonna start rotating over though. And Kodama's just gone down to Namonti.
Purple Iris is not planted yet for some
30
reason.
seconds left. Spike down A.
These
Now it's
trades are going
2v2.
so well. Zato has an angle.
Zato
Gaza's
doesn't
not ready
have
for it.
They're-
He is.
Oh my god, they almost lined up.
Player standing.
Now it's up to Namonti versus Gaza. Namonti does have his ult if he chooses to use it. Oh, but Gaza with
He's too
the
crisp.
headshot. He's too crispy.
He's like a potato chip. You break it and it's satisfying. You know, it's
Not a
crispy.
stale one either.
Yeah, it's fresh. Okay, that was a weird analogy, but we're just gonna roll right through. That's fine. What am I doing?
All good. We're gonna go into the 5th round here. 2-2, pretty even across the board. Gaza's only one off from ulting here.
Yeah, but Purple Iris already have their Viper's Pit. Namonti's just got that up, and Yuga might be electing to use his Blade Storm here. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Get out of my way!
Right. Looks like Yuga did pop his Blade Storm there.
Gonna start pushing forward now, looking for maybe a pick. Gonna check jail. Nothing quite there. Nothing on his right either. But he hears that's Boombots. Ooh, gonna fight Spectra. Spectra's very low, but just one knife left. It's gotta be a headshot for him to refresh this Blade Storm, or else he's gonna get kind of stuck out. Meta Magic gonna swing out. That's Christian going down early as well. That Viper's Pit's gonna be down. That's side control of
Spike
theirs.
planted.
Spectra's low. He's just got a Bulldog, but Kodama just gonna spam that. Meta Magic going down to him. Some lucky bullets going his way. The knife's gonna clear out backside as well. Just gonna leave Meilu in this pit. Yuka's got an angle, but not quite enough to finish that off. Yeah, so checking mid, sees nothing. He's gonna start rotating back to his team, and gonna lead this into a proper 4v4 retake here.
It's gonna be a
Meilu
really
behind-
difficult retake here.
Behind the safety of this wall, or not. Okay, Meilu with 2. Just gonna play around that wall, get 2 quick kills for him. He's got line of sight of the spike. Doesn't matter because Zato's got it, and Gaza's gonna take him down, but he's stuck at 1 HP. Yeah, because that Viper's Pit is so good to confirm them that sight. And
That win
they're gonna
condition
lose.
for that round depended on Namonti staying alive, and with that Fade ult coming through from Spectra, that was going to be a really difficult job, but Meilu was able to take down everything there. Any person who pushed there was just dead. So now as we move into the next round here, we see a couple people are just one off of ultimates. Zato, Meta Magic, Christian, and
Anyone
Sai
feeling
are
generous?
all one off. But unfortunately, we have a bit of a weaker buy on the side of Rapid.
Yeah, this knife could be huge here if he times it just right. They're gonna wait it out, and there's the go button. They're gonna start pushing now. It's just Silence here with his Stinger. The rest of his teammates are so far away. That drone's gonna come out, gonna check for close angles. Did it see him? He's backing off now. Back to the safety of his teammates who are starting to come in here. The slow B hits. Gonna start to stretch its legs out a little bit with that Viper wall coming up. The same regular wall. We've seen this before. It's Icebox. What's new?
Trap destroyed.
Looks like it was a bit of a fast rotato as well from the side of Rapid. Smart, since they have the weaker buy here. They have to death ball together. Oh, but Yuga catches 2.
Yuga.
and is
Christian
able to
on a
dash to
bit of a
safety.
flank, though. Never mind.
Last player
Now it's up
standing.
to just Spectra now.
Oh, it's gonna
Just a
come through. He's-
stinger, but is
okay.
caught, unfortunately, by Yuga.
Yeah, he was scanned up, but I mean, at this point, I'm starting to favor the Stinger at that range and that kind of duel, but you know, Yuga finally showing the Phantom doing its job, I guess. Not sure how you're gonna deal with that, but he's 11-3 right now. He's kind of popping. 3 ults as
Yeah.
well, too.
We have 3 ultimates, but it looks like we're going to get an operator from Kodama, despite his Tour de Force also being up. But that would be really useful to take all of that space. Gaza also dropping his Viper's Pit onto A, discourage anybody who's coming on. I'd love to see if that's the ultimate top before 10, as that does take up a lot of space there as well.
Yeah, that knife's gonna scan too. That's Namonti and Yuga, but both in different positions. That might give Silence a little bit of conflicting information. He is gonna fall back and start rotating away from that B side, especially with this wall up. Looks like they're gonna want to aggress this into this Viper's Pit, but Gaza's cracked. We've seen that before. He is
Oh, that
also sighted. Drone's chasing him down.
they are able to push off of that and able to find the Viper there to take down that Viper's Pit. Now, A side is almost completely free. Christian taking a pretty passive position in the back there, waiting for his team to rejoin for retake.
The wall's up, knife's out as well, but so is that haunt, but none of this utility. Oh! Christian getting so aggressive with the showstopper, he's gonna get one. Almost the timing is one, and Yuga reloading, but not to be. Kodama
Caught
as
by
well.
that Prowler.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Okay.
we just missed all of those kills.
I mean, good round for Purple Iris. Thumbs up. Did really well in working their way around that Viper's pit. The drone was so good and just spotting out Gaza early and gonna chase him away from that early position. They start taking space inside of it and winning those duels. And eventually that pit goes down and it's just a man advantage for Purple Iris while Rapid on a retake. It's a lot more difficult than you'd like it to be, and it's gonna put them on a low buy.
Looks like we are going to do. They're leaning towards B this time. A little bit of an aggressive position from Silence. Is gonna take one down with that Stinger again. Again, the Stinger is a gun that exists.
Every time I doubt it,
950
it just
crits.
gets a kill. Like I don't know what to
You
expect
should
of this
never
thing.
doubt it.
You will not kill my
Kodama is
allies.
forced, unfortunately, to retreat with that tour de force, though. They don't really have anything that could stop that, like a KO knife, for example. Oh, Gaza is able to take down one.
Gaza.
Gets the information that they are rotating over to A, but also Metamagic hears all of that too with his very good lurk as they go out and rotate.
If Purple
know,
Iris want to
Metamagic-
slow this down, Metamagic
Magic
could
could
just push
call
on.
his team back. Zato is able to find one onto Christian as well. And it looks like they are going to go ahead and take A anyway. Possibly? Nope, they just
Oh.
leave.
30 seconds left.
They also leave Zato to die.
It's a 3v3. As you can see, Metamagic has just walked into B site. He heard them running off and was able to call his team, hey, come back over to B. I've got a great position over in Snowman.
Great position it is. That nade
10
is gonna try its
seconds
best to delay the spike pine. It's not gonna hit him at all, actually. Melu, perfectly fine.
Metamagic might be able to find Spectre over here, actually. Oh no, they all went through kitchen.
Spectre's also so
Unlucky.
low. Meta magic.
Oh no.
Someone get Josh and get his whiff cam.
Here.
Listen, we've all been there. Bit of a difficult job here as Melu is able to find Silent's head, and now it's up to Spectre who's just one health and Kodama. Metamagic finally able to connect it with his head. Monty cleans it up as well.
Such a great round from them too. They play it slow. Yeah, they lose a couple players along the way, but Metamagic, again with these lurks, he's able to take so much space, get so much information, and it just works in his favor. He's just like that sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, there's three ultimates already on the side of Purple Iris, but they've got such good money that there's not really a need to pop two of them, which is the Jet Knives and the Tour de Force from Chamber. Zato's ultimate will be really good. That Hunter's Fury will be really good for post plant if they choose to use it that way.
Doesn't look like it's
Alright.
gonna be very much. Just a dart. And Kodama in a nice position here on top of the generator. With his teleport, I'm assuming he's got an angle here. Ooh, just a little too high.
Isn't able to find anybody with that forced to teleport off. Metamagic gets pre-fired on as he tries to lurk into kitchen. And now Rapid has full control of mid again if they so choose. But for some reason they've retreated back to B. Now they are starting to get in place for the retake.
Yeah, the knife's gonna come out, but there's a wall in their way and a slow warp.
Oh, Christian with the
And
lurk,
Namonti.
but Namonti isn't able to catch it. And now
Kodama
it's
as
certainly
well
captured
getting one.
Namonti's attention here.
One enemy
Able to
remaining.
catch Melu.
Kodama.
Christian is just distracted the entire team. And Rapid is finally able to put one on the board. First time in a while, actually.
Yeah, and what a way to do
Actually,
it too.
since the bonus round.
What a way to do it too. They managed to, I don't know, like Keep 4 players into that, and they're close to a bunch of ults. Yeah, both teams stuck with full rifles and 3 ults for the side of Purple Iris, and 1 off the Viper's Spit as well. This could end up being a little bit more difficult. That Hunter's Fury, like you said earlier, great for post plants, and if we want to get silly with it too. We saw earlier on Breeze some very cool Hunter's Furies that crit out common angles. And speaking of things that are common, there's just the Poison Orb in mid. Regular stuff.
Poison orb.
Nuanti is 1 off his ultimate, so I believe it looks like Rapid's gonna try and stop them from getting that orb.
Great idea too. Kodama is in a nice position. That not Haunt.
Meta Magic gets
Prowler.
caught by that Prowler. They have a little bit of information that there's somebody, at least one person at A, as they walk up. Have a great crossfire setup though. Another Prowler catching Meta Magic again. Somebody's making noise. I believe it is Yuga. And now Rapid knows it is going to be an A take.
Yeah, that wall's up and the first pick. Both picks going their way. Yuga with 2 great openers that just cracks the site wide open. And if Rapid were hoping for a round streak, they might have to put in a little bit more effort to keep that going.
There was
Retake's gonna be slow
no...
going.
You'll notice that there was no trademark she put down for flank, and so Christian's able to just kind of walk in here for free, and they have to watch it
Where
with
is
an
the
actual body
trademark,
now.
actually?
It was actually placed down very late. You see it right there.
Christian's double taking at it too, and he gets just distracted. I guess it did its job, and Monty able to clean that up, and 1 more to close that round out.
It doesn't matter, but if Christian had been able to find a little bit more value with his flank, that would have been pretty disastrous for Purple Iris, actually.
Absolutely. But the surprise factor, you know? Surprise, there's a trademark here. Wait, what? Ah! Headshot.
It's all part of the bigger plan. Looks like, however, on the side of Purple Iris, we have 4 ultimates ready now. They're just building all of these ults up. Meilu's also not too far off either, just 3 of them. So, if, you know, this could be potentially a really big round for Purple Iris as well, as they go through and potentially are able to put down that Viper ult.
This is something a little bit different. There's a lot more presence in mid from Purple Iris. At least more than the usual one, and as I say that, they're just gonna back out, okay. Start leaning back towards this A site. Meta Magic, does he know there's a player in jail? Christian's just all the way up here. And Spectra
He does not.
is gonna keep his attention on him for a little bit. Christian's gonna keep going unnoticed, hoping for just a sliver of Meta Magic's head to take that off. Not gonna give it to him though.
Nobody notices him.
He's got
Christian able to take down 2!
A.
3!
Before finally Zato is able to trade him out. It is a 2v3 situation for in favor of Rapid here. See if they're able to get any value out of this. It's still very much winnable for Purple Iris and very losable for Rapid.
Enemy remaining.
Yeah, Gaz has just got a Sheriff, but it doesn't matter. Kodama's got 1 more. The flash is gonna come through, but it's a little bit off.
Oh,
Silence!
the flick by Silence onto Zato's head.
Great
Last
adjustment
round in
there.
the half.
What a great lurk up into jail by Christian.
Yeah, that mid presence early just gives him all the time he needs to walk up there and just sit. Spectre does a great job of keeping the attention on him on the A side as well. And he just gets 3 great kills. Swing that round in his favor, and yeah, great stuff.
We'll see that they still have those 4 ultimates online for Purple Iris.
to play?
And
Let's
Meilu is also
play.
getting pretty close as we move into the last round of the half.
2 of them come out early now. Blade Storm and the Tour de Force. Kodama doesn't want to be peeking this too long. Ooh. Sees a sliver of somebody. Isn't sure what it
early.
is.
Early rendezvous out. Playing in more passive positions over on A. Sai playing up as well to just get a little bit of early info on B.
Looks like they want to pivot B, and they might just have the perfect timing too. This cutting of the noise is going to make Rapid a little bit worried. They're going to start rotating over rapidly, and yeah, giving up a lot of this B main control. Just Silence there on the site, and maybe Christian close enough to help him if he books it from Kitchen.
Christian does have his Showstopper available, and Spectre does have his Nightfall ready as well, which would be great
The
for
wall is up.
retake. You know, on
5v5
Icebox,
retake
there's
if
only a
nobody
few
dies.
places. There's only a few places to play post plant, so that Showstopper's gonna find a lot of value.
30
Monty
seconds left.
finally putting down the Viper's Pit. There's the Nightfall, which would be really helpful to find that Viper as well.
Showstopper gets one, but he's traded out.
Namonti is forced to retreat out of his ult. Gaza sneaks through the Viper's ult pit. Catch one, catches Meta Magic, potentially Namonti as well. Namonti gets taken down by Kodama. Zato is playing his
Last
ultimate
player
here.
standing.
He's gonna have to pop it. Silence is so low. Oh, he's lit somebody.
But it doesn't matter,
Kodama's
Spectre
low.
just
The Spectre's sticking it.
has to stick it. And that's
Yeah.
it. What a great half on the side of this half,
Switching
really.
sides.
Rapid able to pull it back into just a close one for just, you know, down two rounds, really.
Yeah, both sides coming up with huge plays to keep them in the round and in the half, and it shows. 5-7. It says 5-7, but these rounds have been a lot closer than it looks. And I know Yuga's 17-9, but trust me, they've been close. All right. Trust, please. Anybody.
Do you
Defensive
think there's
Viper
going to be
Walker's up.
anything different this time that you'll see from Rapid, given the difference in agent comps, Cryo?
I would think it'd be easier to clear those close angles with the Prowlers, but it is a pistol round. We don't know if they end up getting bought. But the Raze just gives you a lot more room to clear out angles on the site. I guess it'll be a lot harder to hold with these pistols in weird angles. You gotta hold a little more conventionally. That Boombot as well, great for getting early information, and Yuga gets noted there.
Yuga's got this great position here. Oh, Gaza gets caught out, but Christian is able to trade out Yuga as well. Rotates are coming in from the side of Purple Iris. Kodama's lurked up all the way into mid. Is he going to catch? He's gonna catch! He's gonna catch
Kodama.
A.
Silence is very, very low here.
One enemy remaining.
Catching one,
Spike retrieved.
and the spec is going to get put down here. However, both of them are just 1 HP away. All Meta Magic has to do is just shoot them in the toes. Ridiculous.
Yeah, he's
Silence.
gonna get one here. Oh, he's narrowed it down to a 1v1. Christian is so low, and he's gonna swing just a perfect angle that Meta Magic's already holding. He wins the gun duel
Doesn't
anyway.
matter. Christian's just better.
Okay, Christian, get him.
That was a very valuable pistol round. As you can see, it looks like, honestly, it kind of looks like Rapid's really good at pistol rounds here.
Yeah, I guess so.
They've won, I think, all 4.
Have they?
Either way, they won the first one. They've won this one as well, and now they're going into their bonus round, potentially with Vandals. 2 Vandals, which is a bit of a gamble here. If any of those Vandals fall into the hands of Purple Iris, it could be over for them.
Christian doesn't have any utility though. He's sacrificed a lot to get this Vandal heavy shields. He's gonna hope
But
for
you know
just
what?
his
We've
raw aim.
We have seen him get those kills, so potentially this could be really good. As long as there's somebody behind him to trade him if he dies. Oh, we have the shorty. This advanced position by Yuga, but he peeks with a shorty.
Silence. Great cover there to make sure
Monty
Christian
forced
gets
to back
that orb.
off, play retake with his team as the rest of his team starts to rotate over as well. Looks like Meilu is also potentially concerned about a lurk.
Spike planted.
And rightfully
He
so.
walks
Look,
through.
there's a player watching that spawn. He's gonna break the trap and fall off though.
He sees Kodama, actually, the back of Kodama as he goes into spawn. Tries to catch 2.
Suppressed.
Kodama's got one on Boiler, but
enemy remaining.
Meta Magic takes him down.
Now it's all up to Meta Magic. Unfortunately, with just a classic, isn't able to find anybody, and that gamble to buy a Vandal does pay off there.
Yeah, it just pays off in dividends. He's able to get one. Silence, great cover there when he gets the orb, as I noted earlier. I just wanted to say that again because it was really cool. I liked that. Now the real challenge is this. You know, can you get this bonus round converted, or what kind of eco damage can you get? Kaz is gonna go for this same poison orb in mid now.
I mean,
It
with
looks
one
like-
Vandal having been bought the last round, it's going to be slightly less challenging to try and take site with lesser guns. Just because there is that one matchup, that 1v1 matchup that you could get with the Vandal as well.
Speaking of 1v1s, maybe wins one.
Kodama lurking in mid.
Bomb buddy out.
Yeah, now just silence. He knows there's a player near mid that could spot him out. He doesn't want to give his life away. Nade comes through for back yellow. Gotta clear up the close angle, then Boombot would have cleared the back.
Where are
And sight's just kind of open.
marked one?
It catches Namonti in Snowman. They know where he is. And now we're going to get the bomb down, finally. Oh, and Christian tries to take the same spot that Yuga had. But Meilu tries to take one out, but Spectra's able to take them out too. Yuga with a huge flank.
Yeah, the chamber is dead. He's just free. There's one. That's a lot of the post plant down. It's just up to really silences
Just
Fragment.
diffusing here. Oh, and takes down Yuga there. Spike Diffuser is killed. It is, however, halved.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
And now it's just a
Spectre could just
1v1.
take this.
Namonti is so low. Oh.
He wins the fight anyway.
And wins the fight. But that was so expensive.
You take those. You get 4
On both
rifles out.
sides.
Like Namansi has to full buy util again and shields. That's as good as it gets.
Yeah. I mean, they might as well have lost that round just because of how much money that Rapid was able to take off of Purple Iris here.
Yeah, now Rapid have the Nightfall. They're one off of a null command and a showstopper, but not much for Purple Iris, so just one off a tour de force. Maybe you want to fight for some orbs here to get these ultimates online, but doesn't look like either team are going to want to do that.
Poison orb emitting.
Looks like we're heading into a pretty big fight into A. Meilu is sneaking up from kitchen down into mid, just trying to see if there's anybody who's flanking. But all he's armed with is a frenzy. Or excuse me, not flanking, watching flank.
Yeah, Gaza gets a great wallbang kill. This site's a lot harder to defend, especially just from Rafter and screens.
Oh,
Christian, okay. Takes a little bit of damage there. And is finished off. Great stuff from Data.
before.
Speaking
These
of
running
great
guns
stuff.
get.
Oh, Gaza turns away
Meilu's
just
able
the
to
wrong
find
moment.
Gaza, and now it's just up to Monty, but he does have a Vandal. 1v2. Monty does have his ultimate as well.
He heard a rope sound. Surely he must be at least a little bit aware that somebody's there. The rope sound is heard again. He's on top of 410.
And Kodama cleans it up.
Isn't able to adjust quite quick enough to get that kill, and Rapid are starting to get themselves back into this. 8-8 now. They've still got full guns, lots of ultimates to work with. They've got a Viper's Pit from Gaz's. I'm pretty sure that was a 3K. And just that Nightfall again, that's Showstopper as well. They're so close to everything, but so is Purple Iris. Just the only key difference here could be that Tour de Force at Meta Magic, assuming... Yeah, he's already popped it. We're
he's
just
already
waiting for the
popped it.
sound. Okay.
Do have that ultimate coming through from Gaza though, so depending on whatever site that they try to take, excuse me, it's going to, I'm assuming, go down.
He's got himself a nice angle on top of Generator as well. Doesn't look like he's going to get challenged very much yet. Some players going to start rotating towards mid from Purple Iris. And maybe start pushing up. Meilu has a nice angle here for Kodama if he decides to get a little too aggressive. So does Yuga have the cross.
It's kind of
This
just a
mid
game
is
of
locked
chicken
down.
here between Meilu and Kodama. Who's gonna peek first?
When people
Might be
describe
Meilu.
Valorant, this is what they think of.
Staring down the sights this entire time.
They're going to just rotate out again. 50 seconds left, and they've just hit the reverse button.
Meta
Shifted
Magic
the
has
card
been
to
patient
reverse.
though. He's still sitting on top of Generator.
Well, it's
And
gonna come
Zato
up,
is already
that's the commit.
rotated over. He is forced to unfortunately fall off of that angle. And no more operator for you.
30 seconds
Kodama
left.
wins chicken. He's the best chicken player.
Welcome to my world.
We do see that ultimate coming through on the side of Gaza as they get that plant down. Now it's up to Namanti and Yuga. 2v5 situation here. Pretty difficult for Purple Iris, if I must say so myself.
Yeah, maybe you go for exits now. Your economy isn't too great. If you can get some kills onto Rapid, that would be nice. You can take the guns out of their hands, take some money from their pockets too. Not quite stealing, but as close as it gets without breaking the law.
Looks like Rapid's getting a little antsy here, trying to find somebody.
Yuga made
I think
noise.
Sai might have actually heard that footstep.
Surely. Surely.
Yuga just trying to get some kills here. Found one, but isn't able to find anybody else, unfortunately.
He gets his.
Rapid
his one.
is able to put another round on the board, but if you'll notice, Kyle, they used 3 ultimates to take that. They used the Viper's Pit, they used the Null Command, as well as the Showstopper to take that site. So that was a pretty expensive round for them, if you think about it, even though they were able to, you know, still take that round, of course.
Purple Iris gonna call that timeout, and I don't disagree. You've got 4 ultimates coming into this, but these A hits have just been working again and again, and they have been stacking 3 players onto this, but every time there's something that gives Rapid the advantage. It's a pick, it's an ult even to get them onto that site from last round, but I'm not sure how you want to approach this.
Yeah. I mean, while we go into this timeout, we know what time it is.
Aha.
We have these long pauses. It's potato podcast time.
Yes, I do
What
enjoy
do you have
these.
for dinner?
I had cereal.
You had cereal? Okay, what kind of
I
cereal?
did. It was like I saw somebody mixing Fruit Loops and Honey Nut Cheerios. I was like, I should try that. It's actually
That
not. It's not. It's pretty good. It's really sweet,
Interesting.
but it's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you pour the cereal first or the milk?
Cereal. Why is that even a
That's
question?
exactly what you do. Anybody who pours the milk first and then the cereal is a psychopath. You heard me.
I
start.
agree. You know, I'm giving that my cryo stamp of approval.
That's what the kids call poggers these days.
Yeah,
Poison
dude.
orb emitting.
I'm something of a kid
All right, so we
myself.
launch in.
Okay, this is new from
Looks like
Rapid.
it's gonna be really aggressive from the side of Purple Iris. 5 into mid, but Kodama was able to
though.
find Meilu. It's been this back and forth between Meilu and Kodama. Looks like they're going to just be pushing mid. And Kodama's
Keep
gonna have all
going.
that
We
information
don't
here.
stop.
They have A for free. Now it's a 3v3. Sai is just 1 HP.
Hoping
As
for
they
a
plant.
miracle to keep him alive. And they've just
And-
flipped the map.
They have absolutely flipped the map. The attackers have become the defenders, and the defenders have become the attackers. Let's see what they can get out of this. Sai does have his knife ready. I don't think it catches anybody, though.
I don't think it did. The Haunt's gonna get broken off the rip too. That dart not gonna scan anybody. Spectre is okay. It scanned Christian.
One
Spectre's
enemy
safe there
remaining.
underneath. Christian with
Oh,
2.
Christian just takes 2. And now it's just all up to Zato, but Zato gets taken down by Spectra. What a great round. I mean, that was really fun to watch out of Purple Iris. Kodama, however, was just able to take down Meilu. Meilu peaked just a little bit too early for the rest of that team.
I mean, off a timeout, that's the kind of stuff that I enjoy seeing. Just something crazy. It's your save round. Screw it. Why not? And it almost works, except Christian's able to get 2 great kills in the late round, and they're able to slow it down, cut it down to just 3 flankers. I believe it was Kodama and Gaza, both of them doing great work.
You want to play? Let's play.
Cut that flank off with an ease.
Looks like we have the instant ult on top of 410. Or, excuse me, on B, not 410.
Not fall off of it though.
As Meta Magic has that operator and is unable to teleport out now at this point. He is
Just gonna
absolutely
tank it.
gets very screwed from that boom bot there. However, Christian gets util dumped here. As the call is to potentially rotate.
I mean, there's a Viper's Pit on the other side, and they noted the Viper that was inside of it. I don't think you want to rotate into this. Or out of this, because it is a 5v2 on this A site. And worst case
This wall's
scenario...
about to drop. As
Okay.
Meilu is able to find Christian.
Meilu?
Zato trying very hard to stop the plant, isn't able to. But I think does take down a little bit of damage. Sai does find Meilu. Now Meilu is 1 HP. He does have that heal also has that resurrection available. I wonder if Sai was not aware that somebody was on top in rafters. Now it is up to Kodama, which he has that tour de force. It's gonna be a pretty difficult situation here for Melu and Namonti. Have that wall up. Gaza's gonna have to get half here.
One enemy remaining.
The trust! The trust!
Kodama
Did not pay off here. Kodama was just able to swing and get 2.
Tour de Force is a great ultimate, in my opinion. And
It's not
Exhibit
broken.
A.
What do you mean?
Bam.
It's not broken.
It's not broken.
It's
It's
not
not
just
broken.
a better
It's not.
operator. His headhunter's definitely not just a guardian.
Yeah. Chamber's a very well-balanced hero, and I'm grateful to Riot for introducing him to the game. But let's not take away from Kodama's heroics there. He's just getting 3 to confirm that round, putting them up to 11 here.
Yeah, I think that's certainly a case where trust is always great when you're trusting your team to hold and get the person who's shooting at you. But I think both of them needed to be off the spike to try and take down Kodama.
Yeah, one more bullet could have made all the difference.
All the difference.
And now it's a
Monty
default.
is taking this advanced position, trying to get a pick here potentially.
Did he
but they
see
back
just
off.
an inch of Yuga?
Back off. Namonti's able to take all of that space into B.
Melu goes down as well, just coming out of the garage tube. But Namonti, oh yeah, like you said, the dude's just flanking. He's already here.
Melu has just pushed down tube, I think, every round.
Namonti's won the fight on the flank.
Oh, wow.
And now the entirety of Rapid is concerned. Wait a second. So let's go get this guy. There's no way he just comes out for free. But
I think they are rotating now, actually, at this point, instead of trying to take A. They know that there's multiple on A right now, and they don't know, potentially, where Yuga is.
that knife could be great. That faking at least a
30
little bit
seconds
more
left.
presence than towards A than there actually is. And
Looks like they're going to be actually taking B here, as that Viperless wall does come down, and as well as that
I'll find you.
raise the paint shells coming through.
Haunt doesn't
Let's
scan
fight.
anything in Snowman.
Have to plant, but they were
10
unfortunately
seconds left.
stalled a little bit.
Great
Sai
coverage.
has to tank that Molly, unfortunately, to get the plant down as they were running out of time, but is able to escape with his life. Now it's a 3v3 situation, man advantage. There is no man advantage for either team. Monte hits it.
Missed me.
Spectra is caught by the
Trade.
bolt.
Standing.
Runs out of bullets.
Enemy
Monty has
remaining.
won! Now it's all up to Silence.
Gonna reposition for this last 1v1. Spike's going down very quickly now. And very smart from Silence. Doesn't want to give Zato the
He's
kill.
just playing Ring Around the Rosie here. And
Silence.
swings out with a great flash. What a clutch by Silence. Bit of a nail biter there as well, though.
I don't
do
have
have
any nails
the-
left to bite. Breeze was enough.
We do have the ultimate coming out, that no command for Silence. I would imagine that they're going to use it to take sight here. Spectra's also one off of his Nightfall, so that's going to be really helpful as they take sight. They could potentially become as they go in.
And Purple Iris are on a bit of a scattered buy. Light shields all around. Maybe maybe not as scattered as I thought. Okay, maybe it's just Zato with a Spectre. But it's gonna be a lot easier. Knife's not gonna scan anything. Just gonna start taking space. Kodama again in this mid position.
I think Melo has finally learned his lesson and stopped playing chicken with
Yeah.
Kodama. See that no command coming down. All of the utility that was trying to stop
Zato.
Rapid from coming down. Zato is able to take out Christian, but is traded out.
Welcome to my
Now they have all of backside. They also have
And the
the
Viper's
Viper's pits coming down from Gaza. This significantly increases their chances of winning here.
Stonks
All
going
Gaza has to do
higher.
is
Yeah.
stocks going higher, correct.
Graph up emoji.
Wonder if Silence is aware that Namonti is actually right above them.
Namonti?
Namonti?
No fear, jumping right into this. And he gets the kill on the Gaza.
Gaza!
Spectre though, who's gonna want to commit to this.
Oh! Catches Yuga, but Namonte swings out and finds Spectra. Is able to stop the bleeding just for another round on the side of Purple Iris. 12-9.
Yeah. A lifeline extended towards them. They've got the Viper's Pit up now, and certainly that's always a great ultimate to have on your defensive half. The only real ultimate coming in for Rapid is just a showstopper, and I mean, it's shooting into the dark with a Viper's Pit there. Not a lot you can really do with it. So, looks like he's going to line up for the 410 pit. I don't think he'll have very much from it, though. Rapid look like they don't want to come anywhere near this A side. It's a B split, really. 3 players mid, 2 players B main. Gonna wait out that dart as well. Just slow, very slow.
Yeah, Rapid is gonna have to play kind of slow here. Magic in this very ratty spot up on 410. Or not 410, excuse me. I was wanting to
They
call
see
this
him.
10. But is forced to teleport out. Kodama's
Rapid have a
peeking
pick,
into
though.
the kitchen.
Fighting mid goes the direction of Rapid. I'm pretty sure that was Zato dying on top of Boy over there, but Namonte trading it back.
with a
Namonte!
flank, 2 flanks! The showstopper coming through. Isn't able to find anybody.
One enemy
Melu
remaining.
still an orange. Now it's up to Silence. 1v4 situation here. It's walled, so I don't think it's actually going to do any damage there.
It's half. Great wall.
Not much he could do there. It was a great wall.
Toxin screen down.
Namonte again, bailing his team out. Doesn't want that scoreline to go 13-10 or 13 anything, really. Just wants it here. 22-11. Guys, kind of crazy. Meta Magic 2 with the Tour de Force is up. And yeah, wisely doesn't want to go to that same position on top of A generator. Gonna play a little bit more aggressively towards the B site. Once he puts down his rendezvous. Yes, there you go.
Looks like it's going to be an A take here as they move in pretty aggressively, actually. They had tried to slow down the pace a little bit, and it kind of worked, but it also was very expensive for them the last time they did that. As you remember, the clock was just ticking down. Waiting for this
The
Viper
not
wall
scanned.
to drop before they push, I'm assuming.
Toxin screen down.
You told me I'm your anchor. I told you you're my pole. Through the wind and fire, we try to hold on. We build this ship together, searching for a home. Despite the storm that hit us, we're still on board. Dancing in the moonlight, the world just stopped and stares. We got no destination, I'll take you anywhere. All the doors we've opened and all the books we've closed. Words just come together, story that we never told. So far you're saying for my own. You said just keep holding on. If you're about to break, I'll always be your captain. From our failures we have grown. You said just keep holding on. If you're about to break, I'll always be your captain. I'll be your captain. I'll always be your captain. I'll always be your captain. You told me I'm your anchor. I told you you're my pole. Through the wind and fire, we tried hold on. All the doors we've opened and all the books we've closed. Words that come together, a story that we never told. So far you're saying for my own. You said just keep holding on. If you're about to break, I'll always be your captain. From our failures we have grown. You said just keep holding on. If you're about to break, trains passing by our bedroom window. It feels like the writing's on the wall. You try your best to reassure me, but lately I don't believe you at all. It takes time to build up some kind of mountain. It takes strength.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Potato Aim again with Cryo. We just cast the first game, which was Rapid versus Purple Iris, and now we're going to launch into the next game, which is going to be a premiere game. It's going to be Heroic Gyros versus Inferno. Cryo, how do you feel about this game?
Haha, Woomba Yum. No, Yuma Gum. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, dude. My brain hasn't worked since map 1, and you know, I'm almost glad. It's Pearl. I do love Pearl. How do I pronounce that name? Oh god.
I'm just gonna put this out here real quick. We received express permission from Mechatronic to make fun of Spence, and you best believe we're going to do that. So yeah, in case you hear a little bit of crap talk from us, you can blame Mech for that one.
But before we do that, Spence, like, every single one of his teams is in top 3, so I think he could take a little bit of trash talk.
Exactly. You get it.
Yeah. Spence slander isn't good. Dude, common mecha W.
Alright, first map is going to be Pearl here. We'll see that Inferno is starting
Phoenix.
on Defenders here, and on Heroic Gyros we have Attack. Looks like Gumba Yum's team has started.
Isn't it,
Choose
I don't-
your agent.
like, Woomba Wum or something? There's a W in there somewhere, I promise.
I think it's Yumba Gum. I'm not sure.
Yumba Gum?
Anyway.
Alright.
Anyway, they're gonna start off with two. They're gonna do a 2 controller, 2 initiators. Composition
Yoru,
here,
let's go!
with the Yoru on the other side of Heroic Gyros. Will be interesting here.
Happy, you've made me happy. That's good enough for me. And Inferno, just gonna balance it out a little. No duelists on their side. All good. They've got
I
enough
don't
on their
think-
hands with a Yoru, so.
I think when you start off defense, it's actually a pretty good. That's actually a pretty good comp here. So we'll see how it goes.
Once we load in, I mean, it's
Whenever
fine.
we load in, of course.
Take your time. I think Riot's still confused as to why Gyros, or how do I pronounce that? Hold up.
Euros, like a European euro.
Euro. Yeah, okay. Euros.
Yes, Euros. Either way, we're just gonna call it Spence's team. Spence's L
Yeah.
team. I'm gonna regret that, aren't I?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Don't pay any attention to what just popped up in the chat.
I don't think they can see match chat, and I'm honestly glad.
All right, it looks like we're gonna hop in already. It looks like the match has actually already started, which and it's going to be a B take here. So
Oh, quick shot
Nice
from
little
Teats.
headshot
That's
from
gonna get
Teats.
one. Speaking of headshots
Raiju
and Teats
trades
got
that
one
out.
shot.
Plant has not gone down yet. It looks like they are already retreating out from B. Quick rotate over to A. As Onslaught tries to get a little bit of value from the shock dart there.
Brady's gonna
Brady
spot
getting a
out
little bit of
Happy.
information. Finds one in shops.
And the rotate's gonna come fast. The smoke's already down for Arts. I don't think Maz doesn't have any other smokes, so just gonna have to go and try a TP into the dark cover there. Gonna try to link up with Happy. Great stuff. That's gonna get them a kill. And the spike is down now. 3v4 in favor of the Euros.
Ooh, Raiju just got
4v2.
sandwiched there between Happy and Maz, I believe. And now they're just grouped up in that smoke waiting for that push. Didn't matter, they were just run over there.
Yeah, that pivot worked really well in their favor. They were able to just book it and get onto the A side faster than Inferno could react, and it shows. They only lost one player in Teats, and that was on the B hit, so they're going to be able to buy up full Spectres here, heavy shields as well. Except for Maz and Onslaught, it looks like they're going to be keeping their Ghosts. Not a bad idea. They'll have some money along with some rifles for their bonus. And it looks like Inferno want to get aggressive. There are a bunch of players pushed up onto the bi-phase barrier from mid here. That Prowler is
Looks like it's going to be
so early.
Fast into mid here. Very much both teams battling over mid, as it looks like Gyros are going to back off quickly into a site as they realize that everybody on the side of Infernos is actually in mid right now, for the most part. And they are able to take A mostly for free, but Hayflick is able to just take one down, just hiding in that smoke with a classic. My right clicks don't work like that, by the way, Cryo. I don't know if you've noticed.
I don't think I've had the pleasure of playing with you as that often, so I can't confirm.
Do your right clicks work like that? Because they don't work like that for me.
I don't right click. I've learned my lesson.
That's true. Probably smart. Looks like on the side of Infernos, they are death balling in. Two of them are just 1 health as they try to come in with trying to find some sort of value. Now it's a 2v2 situation. 1v2 situation as Geo is able to take down one.
Wait, is that Geo?
That is Geo. Sherney
that is so confusing.
He's changed his name.
I thought
like
they only
6
changed
times.
names in Discord.
Now it's going to be a cross. It's a great Thrifty taking out all of the bonus for the side of Inferno.
Like, I thought Sherney was banned, right? Sherney's not on a team.
Sherney's back. She's in Masters, and she has the name of Geo in the VDC server and on Valorant now.
So confusing.
I know.
Okay. Back to whatever this is, I guess. This is this bout of silliness. I saw Happy try to TP away, and Geo is there, you know? That's just the danger of playing Yoru. At random times, there are random enemies looking at you. Looks like it's going to be a B split, or at least a mid hit here. A lot of presence from mid coming out from Euros. Inferno might be ready to receive it. There's
Reggie
one.
with a nice little angle there is able to escape out as he tries to catch somebody with the C's there. Brady's seeing a little bit of action from Art. Tries to get a little bit of information. Finds Happy. Knows he's there, trapped in mid. And is able to teleport out. Now that things have slowed down a little bit more on the
They're
side
all just kind of stuck.
Yeah. It's kind of difficult because they do have the weaker
Lee wants
guns.
to get aggressive.
Oh, but Lee, just the sliver of his elbow just poking out there.
Get him, Happy. Oh. Okay. Looks like they're just gonna want to
holding that down,
this.
waiting. He's able to tuck and not get seen by that, but isn't able to find anybody. Gets taken down with a ghost there, and now Euros is able to just take down, or go into sight. Excuse me.
One enemy
Onslaught
remaining.
is already in halls, but he's just been taken down so quickly. Happy is just gonna want to jump through as best he can, but
And now
Mac
he's trapped in
knows.
halls.
Mac's aware.
He is very low on time here. He's gonna have to kill all 3 in order to win this at this point.
He's got one.
But it doesn't matter. Hayflick was able to get that angle on him.
Alright, so it's gonna put Inferno on 2 there, and they've certainly got plenty of money to buy into this. As do Euros. Full rifles on their side, and close to a couple big ults. They've got the... Dude, I don't cast enough Yoru. I forgot what his ult's called. I'm just gonna call it Yoru ult.
Dimensional drift.
Dimensional drift. Okay, I guess that makes sense. They've got the dimensional drift, and I'm pretty sure they're close to a lockdown as well. That could make it a lot easier to get on and hold these sites, but I'm not too familiar with any good KJ lockdown spots. Here comes the dimensional drift now.
Trying to get some info here as they find where Geo is forced to teleport out. I've seen where
Oh, gets the info on B-Link as well.
and is able to
Great
just find Geo.
stuff.
You should put a great dimensional drift here, and the ult is able to come down as well. locked down.
Happy's managed to get another one with that operator. He's gonna send a TP so he can get out if he needs to, and that lock
Now it's a 2v4. Ooh, Maz just peeks out. Raiju isn't able to trade.
Yeah, Yoru. Yoru is a good agent. Please play him more. Happy's just makes a big play, forces the operator off the angle, manages to get the at least 8 in the kill too with the flash. Gets info on B Link as well with his fake out, and then 1 kill with the operator. He did so much that round, and I am here for it. Please more Yoru. And that Spike's gonna start winning B now. Not a lot of resistance, at least just from Gio. He's pushed up here by this pillar position. Oh, they know he's there, but
Doesn't
he's
matter.
got one.
They have this very advanced position here, and they have to use utility to clear them out. As Gio tries to peek. Ooh! Mac was able to take 1 down off of Onslaught, but is traded out promptly by Happy.
There is a player in spawn. And he's not supposed to, Maz is not supposed to be there. He's got a dirty angle, but he is
There
spotted
is,
out by the
however,
Haunt.
there is a... Ooh, and he's able to
Brady.
find one there. The spike is down close to spawn here. And now it looks like Inferno's is going to try and draw back to protect the spike.
How do you push into this? 3 players there. Do they have very... I don't think they have very much in terms of weapons. Just pistols.
They do not, but there are guns up there, so I think they are able to secure a
right.
few. And now Happy, that operator, is now down.
Maz with 1.
Now it's just up to Brady and Hayflick.
1 enemy remaining.
Maz with
Now
2.
it's just up to Hayflick.
Hits the TP! Oh my god.
I think he saw just the tip of the gun.
Maz has to
Hayflick
go.
just has to survive for
seconds
just
left.
long enough.
He's gonna have time for the plan. There it is.
And now Hayflick has time to grab a gun and try to peek. He's got to come from long, so now Maz can play from really any position that will give him sight lines of long.
Yeah, smoke goes down too. It's gonna make it all the harder for Hayflick to retake this. He's got 1 more star. Pops the smoke on the bomb.
The
Gonna
timing.
block off for 1 blink. Maz!
That was what a timing there. Hayflick looked away at just the wrong moment.
Maz with the heroics, getting 3 to keep that round alive and get it in his favor. He wants this game over with on his terms. He's 8-2 right now. The guy's kind of a nut, I'm gonna be honest. He's kind of crazy with it.
Looks like Shirty, or excuse, not Shirty really, it's Gio. Looks like Gio has enough for, has his ultimate up, his tour de force, and it looks like he's going to use that there. Yep, he just popped it. A bit of information from the Sky on the other team. Knowing that they're going to be, there's a little bit of presence A. A lot of utility being traded here.
Flash is gonna come out once Brady decides to pop it. That could slow down this push a lot. It's a fake. He shoots the fake and teeps.
Shoots the fake!
Bring them down.
And the Viper's pick goes down on the side of
Happy!
Inferno.
He hit that running while vulnerable and
Oh,
hit by the
gets
Prowler.
caught by the lurk from Onslaught. Now it's a 2v3 situation.
Spike
Spam's
Caught
hitting
by
him
the
so
spam
well.
a little bit. Oh, Gio's able to find 1 onto Lee. Now it's a 2v2. We have an ultimate ready as well from Hayflick.
Don't think they want to invest it here though. It's a 2v2, pretty early into the half. You can save it for a much better opportunity.
Ooh, he's able to
Gio,
run.
oh
Player
my.
standing.
Now it's up to Gio.
Maz clutches these. He's done it before. Can he do it again? Oh, he's gonna hit the TP.
Oh,
Gio!
with the TP! Just the shoulder, his shoulder, he was seen. And Gio is able to take him down.
There's a reason this guy dominated Masters last season, and he's here to
And
play.
he's doing
in
great in Premier.
too. He's so good. And this isn't me being salty at all, but he recently took back the ACS record after I beat him by 1. So And then he
Okay,
beat me
but
by
Kyle,
like
we
30.
know you're. You,
The guy-
we know
no,
you're
he's
gonna
just
advance
better.
next season.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get rolled.
Oh, you'll be
Can't
fine.
wait.
You will be fine.
That's the hope.
Grenade.
Nade's gonna come through.
The dimensional drift coming through for some information. Although
Geo
looks
with a
like
pick again.
Teats does get seized. See that
I'm back.
Showstopper coming through as well.
He's ready for it this time.
Geo's just ready. He knows. He got caught the first time. He will not let that happen again.
Geo has single-handedly turned this into a much easier round for his team. And he's still alive to keep doing it. They're gonna come towards B, his territory. Can he get any more? He's got a knife out. He's gonna take a break. I respect it. Give his team a chance. Oh, or not.
Ooh. But they are aware that he is there. He has to reposition now.
Toxin screen down.
And that wall has to drop. Otherwise it is out of gas.
Gas is expensive nowadays.
You know? Looks like Hero Gyros are slowing things down a little bit. They know that
Raiju has the
it's gonna
nightfall
be
in
really
there.
difficult here.
Gonna pop it. It's not gonna hit. It's only gonna hit 2.
Oh,
and
Lee's
Lee's
able to
just gonna
take down
slip
the
in.
operator.
How does
Maz is
Maz
just
wanna
getting
deal with this?
util dumped here.
Yeah, they're gonna pop the Cosmic Divide now. It's gonna make it all the harder for this retake and for them to contest this plant or defuse. They don't even know it's being diffused, and they just swing.
There's nothing you can do about that. You just have to swing that.
Yeah, great cover from the Inferno as well to make sure that the diffuser doesn't die. And again, Geo, what a... I don't know if there's anything more to say. He's just winning these rounds for them before they even have a chance to stretch their legs. Again, getting a setup on B, but wisely, Euros don't want to push into that. They're going to start going towards A. That Spike's going to lean that way too. Is Happy going to go for a challenge on B long? Surely not.
Might be a little bit of a default on the side of Heroic Euros here as they try to get a little bit of information. Try to stop some of the... Really what Inferno's been doing is they've been playing pretty passive
Where are you?
on their full buys, and so that's going to be really hard for Heroic Euros to challenge here, which is why I think they're playing a little bit default and more mid.
Yeah, they want to scope out who's where, try to pick who's the weakest so that they can try to run at them with all
Exploit
these
that,
big
yep.
dingers, yeah. Molly's going to come through and make it hard to go that direction, but they're not going there. They're going to go
We do
Arc.
have those Seekers available for Brady, but I think it's pretty obvious that they're going to be
Brady.
coming through Art, excuse me. We are on Pearl.
Yeah, they're all going through Pearl. It's okay. Hayflick
Hayflick
as
is
well,
ready
nice
with
tap.
that angle.
And Happy is just teleported behind them. Brady, great flash as well to get him that
Last
kill.
player standing.
Now it's all up to Lee with 17 HP and a Dream. And I believe a Stinger.
30 seconds
Yep,
left.
and a Stinger. 1v5 heading towards B.
Geo's already going to be there.
The harder maps to take with harder sites to take with a
of
close range
charges.
gun. I think the hope here is to just try and get a
10
plant
seconds
down here
left.
with those 300 credits.
Flawless.
Isn't able to accomplish that, unfortunately, as Geo is aware and takes him down.
Yeah,
Great
it
round
was
from
just
Inferno.
just a save for Euros too. Got as much as they could, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. Gonna head in with 4 rifles this time, and 3 ultimates on their side too. A From the Shadows, a Lockdown, and the Hunter's Fury. Meanwhile, Inferno just a Seekers and an Operator. Though if I were to guess, the Operator is probably gonna get more value. Because funny ego stick over. Prowler's gonna spot 1. But just the 1.
Seize is just going to come through and try to catch somebody who's there. The screen's a little frozen, so I have no idea what just happened. I heard a shock dart.
Where are
And
you?
looks
Teats,
like
great
it's
kill.
going to be a B connector, I would assume.
Nowhere to run!
Oh,
And we
Raiju,
have
Raiju.
Huntress Fury coming through as Raiju just dodges all but one of them
Revealing area.
from
He's
Onslaught.
Daredevil. Just knows where it's coming and when. They've got full art control now and full sight control. The only real problem should be Flowers. Happy's got a nice position in dugout, and he gets the kill. Great stuff from him. 3v5 now for Inferno. 2v5.
And
Make
now
that
it
one.
is all up to Geo with that operator. Probably a call to save at this point. Ooh,
Oh,
maybe not.
Geo.
They found my trap.
Only he wins these.
Looks like he might be looking for exits here.
Onslaught's gonna be in a perfect
Oh,
position
there
to
is
take
this
all
flank
out.
here. Geo is
Geo
aware.
is so smart. Saw we jump by, but he doesn't want to go for the defuse. He's just gonna go for exits, and I think Gyros have caught onto that. But okay, yeah, they have. Not so flawless. I mean, Geo single-handedly makes Gyros by what, more than another 9K worth of.
I believe
the
we are
stuff?
going to a tech timeout here. As you may have noticed, there was a little bit of freezing in that last round. So give us a second while we work on it. Meanwhile, potato podcast.
Yeah, sure. Why not? What other potato? I'm gonna look up potato topics.
Potato top. Like,
Potato
look,
topic.
there's so many things you could do with potatoes. Come on.
I mean, baked potatoes. 41
Yeah, what do
potato
you-
recipe ideas from
Look.
BBC Good Food.
There are 1,000,001 ways to make a baked potato.
You can bake it. You can bake it. That's 2 already.
Okay, look. You can bake the potato, and then like, what do you put on top of it? Is the real question.
More
Like for
potato.
me, I like a loaded baked potato.
I will confess to never having had a loaded baked
What?
potato.
What the hell is wrong with you? It's not hard to go get a potato from the grocery store and make a baked potato.
Yeah, I don't have a car.
Okay, that's fair.
Like I can't really grow potatoes in the yard downstairs, so as much as I'd like to, I might be breaching some kind of code of conduct by growing plants in a field.
Man, I remember those days when I was in college. That was a interesting time. Anyway.
We're not allowed to interact with chat, right? We're not allowed to say like, oh, chat, you should put all of your credits into the Mechatronic Bob Ross stream. Like, we
You
can't say that, right?
absolutely can say that.
Oh, okay.
Cryo.
There are 32 you guys here, 33. You know, I don't see that number going up. It's still at 35%. 26,482 points, you know. We can make that higher.
Get
Don't know how
higher.
long the delay is, but in a couple minutes, I'm expecting to see that number just shoot up. Right, guys?
Yeah, I mean, I donated like 1.5 thousand, I think. I don't remember. No, I donated all 2,000. Max, you
Spence is in
donate.
chat. I'm saving all my channel points to mute Spence.
I mean, look, you'll earn that, easily earn that. And if you watch this entire stream, you'll easily earn all of that.
Spence is not in chat. Wait, is he gone?
No, he's here, I think.
In community, in viewers, he's Jay Spence is not here. Everybody ping. Wait, I can't say that. That's
Everybody knows that Mecha is producing today, right?
Yeah.
So he's the one who's saying, I'll mute Spence for free, no channel points needed. I wash my hands of this.
Oh, okay, so it's not our fault.
Yeah. Spence says potato aim, potato cooking stream. I mean, that would require me to dox myself, and I'd rather not, honestly. There's some
I'll
weirdos
cook.
on
I'll
the
cook
internet.
on stream, but like,
Yeah, you'll cook on stream.
the only problem is the camera might get caught on fire because.
What?
Yeah, me cooking is a hazard. I can do it. I can do
I'm
just
a
fine.
great cook.
It's a hazard.
I love cooking. Not lately. I've been having a bit of a rut there. I made spaghetti and American cheese yesterday because I ran out of Parmesan. Listen, I am a full adult. Okay, I assure you, I'm a full adult.
I know. I believe you. I believe you 100%.
Yeah. So, you know. Ah! Mecca, I saw that! I'm seeing that right now. Listen.
The Mecha cooking stream? I do want to see that.
I also want to see a full cooking stream.
There's a HelloFresh sponsored Onslaught cooking stream as well. I might have to check that out. I'm gonna look up Onslaught's Twitch right now. Look. OS Onslaught?
OS Onslaught.
Is that correct? He
Yes.
hasn't streamed any.
I don't know.
He hasn't streamed any. I'm gonna check Discord actually. It might be connected. Hold up. I scroll down to Omnipotent Sandwiches, which by the way is kind of a weird name, but that's fine.
Spence says,
He's
just
not
not
here.
allowing you to mute me, I'm assuming. And then responds to his own player, your mom. That's some BM from the GM there.
Mod perms, just not allowing you to mute me. Spence will find a way. Oh, we're back.
And we are back. Looks like our tech issues are hopefully fixed here as Happy is immediately seized. But is not, unfortunately, Raiju is not able to find any value out of that. And looks like there's a little bit of a split, but they are leaning towards B as Happy tries to make a little bit of space into the connector here. Gio's a little trapped. His teleport has been broken, and now he can't teleport out. He is getting
More than
spammed.
a little traps.
And unfortunately, he gets run over by the incoming team.
Yeah, Happy got a kill in B-Link as well. He just kind of stuck around. Got one onto Raiju who wasn't looking. Great job in making this a 5v3 again for Inferno, but this time Gio isn't alive. Oh, saw a barrel.
He knows there's one there. I think that might actually
Snake bite
miss
hits
him,
him.
honestly. I think it does.
Snake bite hit him, and he just goes
And
down.
now it is all up to Brady.
Blinded.
And it's a double
He got
swing.
one.
Maz is able to clean it up there. However, Brady is able to get the shot off onto Onslaught before the round is over. Really aggressive take from Gyros the entire time, really.
Yeah, and this Yoru has been doing so well at getting these late works in. Usually a duelist wants to make the space by just entering onto the site and getting these picks, but he's just been better as like a solo lurk player, similar to how a chamber would be on attack. I'm really interested to see how he leverages the Yoru utility on defense, but we got a couple more rounds to go through before that happens. This time Happy's going to be leading the charge on a regular hit towards this A main spot.
Ooh. Raiju peeks and unfortunately gets killed by the Opping Omen. Catches
Spike
two
down
there
A.
with his dimensional drift.
Time to jump. I'm back.
Teleports out. We see the lockdown come through from Lee. And they're able to get the plant down, and Inferno is forced to retreat off. Now they have to retake site again. Happy is
Fakes
just
the
sitting
TP
there.
towards
They
water.
don't know. They don't know he's still there.
Oh,
Is he
Happy
able to
with
find
two!
both?
Time to jump.
Gonna send that flash. It's gonna hit Hayflick completely.
Last
He's
player
already in
standing.
secret. He's got 3.
And he gets spammed. Mac just gets spammed there.
I love Yoru.
Last round
That was
before the
great.
switch.
Pretty sure that fake TP sent towards water as well was able to stall out Mac a little bit and make sure, give him at least an inkling that someone might be there. He might be getting flanked. Slows that him down just a little bit. Is able to mess up some of the timings that may have been made there with some peaks between each other. But now Inferno, these ults are starting to build up. They're two off of a pair of them and pretty close to the others. And that sort of force has just been popped from Gio. He's gonna be holding forward and be long. Takes a shot, misses.
Ooh,
Gets
is able
okay.
to find Teets' head though. Just a couple
What a
pixels
shot.
of it.
Happy wants to do the same thing he's been doing a couple times now. Send the flash, peek B link.
Raiju
Raiju's
was
ready
able to
for
dodge
it,
it, but unfortunately
not quite
wasn't able to
enough.
find him.
And he's aware of this flank too. Oh, he's not.
And it looks like the
Oh,
stream
it's
is
Gray.
frozen just for a
Oh, it's
second
back.
again.
Gio's got a dirty angle here if anybody peeks
Teleport's
past this. And they have to in order to get this spike down, get some more control into them. Smoke comes through, it doesn't block him off. That was a fake. That was
Looks
also
like-
a fake. Yoru moment. And they're
This
gonna
is why
start
I
leaving.
can never play Yoru.
Great
Requires
flash
too
from
big of a
Happy.
brain. That's
He's
not
just
a
gone.
fake TP.
This agent.
He's just
I tried
teleported
this
out.
agent. It did not go as well as it's going for
30
Happy.
seconds left.
Brady does have the flank though. Are they going to check him? They
Great
don't.
from Brady.
Spike down.
Gonna
Attacker
back up what the
spawn.
utility they're
Is able to
talking.
flash. But now they have trapped. They have them trapped.
One more flash. It was a fake.
One enemy remaining.
Is able to take down the Opper as well. And now it's up to Lee. He has to plant now.
10
He's running out of
seconds left.
time. But does not aware that Mac is already rotated through Art to catch him. What a great round. Great first half, actually, from both teams.
Switching sides.
Yeah, both teams making their comps work, be it through individual heroics or just better team play, I guess. I don't know what you'd call that. But I do enjoy seeing Yoru things happen and getting rewarded for it. We're going into another pause. Fox? You okay?
I believe we are paused again for a second.
Tech issue.
Tech issue. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna look up how to make a baked potato.
It's very easy. You like put olive oil, salt, pepper. You poke a bunch of holes in it with a fork so that it doesn't explode in the oven. Then you wrap it in foil. And then you put it in the oven for like 30 minutes. You just forget about it. That's it.
That doesn't sound too hard. I mean, I could probably do it. Still end up exploding the potato on purpose, but that's fine.
That I would not recommend doing that. As a proponent of potatoes, I'd like the least amount of harm to come to that. You know.
I mean,
You know.
also the mecha cooking stream was lost to time. That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
I guess we'll just have to get Mecha to do another one, guys. We're making an adjustments. He is also painting and cooking. He'll do both in the same stream. And it's not like Mecha can come in and tell you guys that you're wrong, but I don't actually know if he's doing that.
I'm down for that,
so.
honestly. Looks like the timer has restarted, and it looks like we are going to be going for a B take here on this first pistol round on the side of Inferno. So, and looks like we're going to have a pretty quick grenade to shops from Teets. Try to stop anybody who's trying to push out of there.
Yeah, the
Maz
Molly
is in that
too.
smoke. Hey Flick cosplay here.
Oh, he backed out of it, and the barrel was seen
Had to
through the
back out
wall.
of there. Thankfully,
Just left.
that Trailblazer was able to catch Maz there, forcing him to TP out, or to not TP out, but to retreat.
Cover going out.
Spike is down, although it is not planted for long. And Mac's wall is able to go back up for just a second to allow Brady to leave. Mac is one and swings. There's so many smokes going on. I have no idea what's going on.
One enemy
It
remaining.
seems like neither do they. And looks like it's a clean round for Heroic Euros as they take down the attack.
I mean, maybe you get like an air filter to get all the smoke out of your lungs. But I don't know. Valorant agents just don't seem to need it, walking through smoke all the time. And no lung cancer? I mean, I don't know. But for some real analysis, off of the back of that pistol win, Euros are gonna buy full up into this. A Bulldog for Happy and Teets as well. Ooh, what's this? We might have like a lineup there, but it's not quite working.
Bit of
So
a microwave setup, perhaps?
maybe. Oh, that nade's gonna do so much damage.
Yeah, when they're on a half buy too, it's gonna be really tough.
Poison Arm's slowing them down as well. Especially with the pistols and no shields pushing through that poison orb. Oh, Brady though. Gonna get one.
Oh.
Maz trading it back.
Max just looks the wrong way for just a second.
Spike
Raiju was able to
down
take
A.
down Happy, although Happy was able to take down Hayflick. A bunch of trades going through. It's a 3v2.
Last player
Maz able to trade as well, but Raiju trades him out too. Just a quick round here, back and forth.
I mean, it's still winnable.
Raiju
Raiju
is
is
one.
very low.
Thrifty.
Never
And
mind.
Shirty. Geo swings. I keep wanting to call him Shirty.
Yeah, off of that Thrifty, they're just gonna have so much money and rifles. Gonna put Gyros back in the dumps in terms of money now. Just a frenzy. Maybe Lee with the 4,500 buys something, but shouldn't be too much. Not expecting too much at least. Inferno, lots of money and just a classic A hit. They're just gonna go. That trips for flank. They just want to get aggressive here, and Lee might not be prepared to stop them, even with the stinger. Gonna get one, and just gonna fall off. Great stuff. Oh, not quite as great, but he got his.
Looks like it's going to be a fast take in as Hayflick watches for the flank and here's Happy. And the bomb is now down. Brady a little bit trapped in the default position there.
That smoke's gonna let Onslaught cross.
That Onslaught, that helps Onslaught get back into backside here. Oh, but thankfully, Hayflick was watching there. Teeds is now boosted,
enemy
but
remaining.
heard that. Now it's just up to Teeds.
Help Brady, please. He's low.
That wall a little bit. Hayflick looks to try to get in a little bit of an aggressive position, but it doesn't matter. He's just pre-firing it as Teets tries to peek. What a great round from Inferno.
Yeah, and they were just profiting off of that Thrifty, and they're gonna continue doing so. The round win gives them more money. Yeah, they might have lost some players, but Gio's got an operator now. We've seen what he can do on the defense. Let's see what he can do on the offense. Looks like they're going to be going towards the B main position now. Trip again for the flank spot. And Gio might be going for a bit of a solo adventure. Looks to be going mid now.
Little bit of a lurk.
Early mid peak.
You know, that do be
Oh.
a Chamber's job. I'm just doing that lurk.
Didn't end
tries
up
to
buying
get-
that operator. Cosmic Divide
like
as
it's
well.
Going to be a
Toxin screen
fast hit into B here.
Oh, those shocks, that hit Raiju completely. He is half HP.
Gets healed a
Gonna
little
get healed
bit.
up.
This wall is about to drop. I think they're calling for a fast rotate, which is
Gio.
really smart. Gio with the flank. He's
What a
managed to-
perfect position
oh,
here.
the timing!
Oh, what a flick!
What a flick!
Gio! Okay. Go off.
Go
Now
off,
they're just
King.
gonna re-hit B. Gio
Quietly.
killed off a bunch of those rotators, and
Now he's just
Now it's just
sitting,
Onslaught.
waiting,
Last
listening.
player
that's one.
standing.
Onslaught takes one down, but Hayflick's able to trade him out there.
Spike
Now it's all up to
planted.
Maz.
Maz has clutched before, but this would be a very cool clip.
Oh,
Here's
they-
one going sewer
They
or
definitely
water.
hears Gio coming from spawn there.
He's like the boogeyman. Oh, the prowler is perfectly timed. Gonna swing out, get one.
Able to
Walk back
find
into the smoke
Raju's
and hide.
head.
Swing out. Almost another one. He's gonna get killed though. And
What a great round. I would argue that round was not possible without the contributions of Gio here.
oh, absolutely not.
PBS kids cosplay here. Thank you for viewers like you.
Didn't know where you were going with that until that line specifically. Now I understand.
I think I am. I'm certainly dating myself a little bit. Anyway, we have a couple of ults online for Inferno here. 2 great ults for taking his site. We have the Seekers available as well as the Nightfall. Seekers will help them, you know, figure out if anybody's flanking later in the round. Then we see that Nightfall going through now. They'll try and catch anybody who's already on halls. Caught one, it looks like.
Okay.
And tried to... Looks like Maz did try to flank there, but got
aggressive. He's still getting the trade. Maz is there.
caught.
He's
Showstopper
with
is able to
another.
take down the planter.
One enemy remaining.
He's with 3.
Now it is all up to Hayflick.
Pulling them in.
Gonna pop the pull. Get the first kill. He's got 2. It's winnable. The stun's there.
Oh, but he was watching.
He's 4 on the round. Maz solo and stunned. It was possible, but Heroic Gyros finally gonna stop the bleeding. Put a round on the board. And now they can probably keep going into this. The buy isn't great, but
No.
there are opportunities. You know?
Inferno was able to take a very was able to take down a lot of guns there, but I mean, if you look at Hayflick's money, you can certainly buy.
Yeah, he's got money all the way through.
Looks like he might be buying for Raiju as well, or not. Raiju bought himself. Looks like it's going to be a contact up into A strategy here. Not contacting anymore. They are going with those Seekers, following them in.
What did the Seeker see? They have
And
seeked
it's just
out
going to be-
players backside.
It's just going to be a massive spams here. It's Brady already into flowers.
Happy though, good spot.
And the ultimate coming through. Happy trying to spam, but gets caught by Geo with a spam back.
And Brady as well from his spot all the way through flowers. He's able to get one and dodge the lockdown. Spike's gonna get tapped now, but it's a 4v2 and there's a gravity wall on the bomb.
Last player
Heats might have
standing.
had an opportunity, but not quite able to
Now
line
it's
up the
all up to
shots.
Lee. With just a judge.
Targets
Bit of a
destroyed.
desperate situation going on for him.
Gun here.
Team Ace.
Yeah, there was nothing for him to do there but try to grab a gun and escape. And unfortunately, that was just not in the cards for him.
Yeah, Inferno slipped up a little bit, but they're back. They're here to play. Leaving keep 4 alive in that round, and Mac, the only one who died, but he's got plenty of money to keep going. And they've got a Tour de Force, 1 off the Viper's Pit, and a Cosmic Divide. They have all the tools they need to keep hitting these sites, keep winning out these rounds. And yeah, before we know it, if they can keep running away with this, or if they run up, sentences.
Who will I spot first?
They could just run away with this. Gyros are also on a low buy. Why are words so hard?
Time to
Ah, I do words for a living. I agree. It's very difficult. Alright. Looks like Happy's gonna get caught here. Potential stun coming through as well as he's forced to retreat and give space into Art.
Great discipline.
Inferno, but Max already stuck all the way through. And Maz tries to take one down, but is unsuccessful.
Brady with
And-
2.
Hawk out.
Looks like it's going to be a fast take into B.
Hawk out.
And it's all up to Teets and Lee.
Yeah, not a lot you can do
2v5,
here with
the
just
bad buy.
pistols.
Player standing.
Geo's just gonna swing you, and
Spike planted.
yeah, that's the kind of thing that gives me nightmares.
Geo is a player in BDC.
He is.
Geo is indeed a player.
He's 22 and 10. That's incredible. And Inferno didn't use any ults that round. They just walked in and gun diffed them. Now, I think this is the real challenge here. Euros don't want to get this to 12.
That works.
'Cause this is all the money they have left. 4
That's a
rifles
good spot.
and an operator for Teets. He's going to be the only player
That's
posted on B.
It's a glass operator. He's got no armor. He's just gonna have to count on his shots hitting and that they don't hit him back.
Yeah, this is a must win. If they want any chance into this map.
Shadows.
Drone's going to come through. checking through art. Don't know how many it saw. Happy. That's a great way to start it, but he does get traded. And the Hunt's gonna reveal Onslaught as well. Oh.
Ooh, we see the
Popping the
Hunter's Fury coming through,
Hunter's
trying to
Fury.
get somebody.
Welcome
But
to
we also
Good
see
safely.
that Cosmic Divide coming through, as well as the Viper's Pit. Lee trying to sneak onto Mac, but thankfully Raiji was watching for him.
Gio again on this
Gio
lurk.
with the lurk! He just walks in! Maz takes down Mac here.
One enemy.
And
Nice!
spray transfer!
It's just Hayflick now, 30 HP. Stars on the bomb. Gonna tap the bomb, but doesn't want to use any of these. There's the pull now. Time's starting to tick low.
Concussing him.
It's gonna pop the
Smoke's about
stun.
to drop here.
Oh, drops. Yeah, and Maz.
Oh. Unfortunate. That Maz's spray transfer 1000% won them that round there.
If it's a must-win round, Maz has your back. What a... Just great stuff. Furiously walking into that Viper's Pit, grabbing the first, and as it goes down, sprays down 2 more. Just beautiful. It's... Does art imitate life, or does life imitate art? Deep thoughts with deep. Anyway.
But you know, Crow, I will say, I tell this to my team all the time, which is if you have to rely on somebody popping off, you're not doing team play, right? And I think the fact that it had to rely on Maz getting 3 with an insane spray transfer shows that, you know, OS definitely needs to get some of their team play together, and that they need to be retaking together as a team rather than pushing in one by one to the Viper's ult. So we'll see if they change things up a little bit.
There, but sure.
Oh,
Gio
was able to walk
okay.
in, but Maz trades that out.
Yeah, he's gonna get put down. No more heroics from him, but Teets, that's his second operator kill. Satchel peek through, doesn't want to get caught out. That's his third beautiful shot.
Down B.
Now it's just up to Hayflick. There's a flank. They know he has to be on site. The bomb is down on B long. Ooh, the operator shot just barely misses him.
He's pushing. Oh, the wide swing. I don't think Teets was expecting
He's
that
about
at
to
all. The fake. This one. 8 bullets.
6. We're just counting here.
I can count. Oh, 30. 30 is higher
He
than
has
6.
no stars left, and
30
70
seconds
HP.
left.
rapidly
Spike
running
is
out of
in
time.
Kinda no man's land, yeah.
he's got to go for
There.
the kills here, potentially. We see that Teets is rejoining his teammate down
Yeah,
in
great
B long.
move too. That spike is just so open. It'll
I
be
have the spike.
almost elementary for him to grab
Oh,
it, but
he's actually going to get the spike down.
10 seconds
How?
left.
They have to push him here and now. He's 12 HP,
Planted.
and that's what they're gonna do.
What a great try by Hayflick.
Heroic Heroes making this very
You know,
close.
I will say, maybe Hero Gyros heard me.
Maybe they did.
That was some great team play by them as we see them retake the site together, playing off of each other's contacts and deaths.
Maz is number either 4 or 5 in Premier standings with a rating of 1.23. And yeah, I think we're seeing that here.
Grenade.
The guy's a nut.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Very interested to see how this looks like a bit of a
Placing alarm bot.
microwave setup for
Placing sentry.
plant will work.
Time to hunt.
See Onslaught and B connector here.
Blinded.
Flash is gonna come through. Oh, the Sonic is good for a couple though. He gets one with a
is
stinger.
able to find
or a
one
Spectre.
with a Spectre. But they back off rapidly. Or, sorry, not back off. They go right in. Teets is taking a lot of space into main. Brady's aware of him, but Teets is unable
Maz
to do
with one.
anything there. Maz gets
Gets
taken
traded
down.
out though.
And Teets looks like won the fight against Brady as he's got all of that space in main. Doesn't matter though because Inferno have to play from sight here from where the spike is planted. Looks like Happy's going to use his dimensional drift as well to clear out sight. Know that they're not playing on site. Finds Raiju here.
Last player standing.
And it was... I would assume it's a Geo moment considering he just got 3 there.
I would assume that you're correct in assuming so. After that round, if they lost that puts Inferno into kind of a precarious bye, but they get the W, and it's now map point. They've got plenty of money, plenty of ultimates. One off of the Cosmic Divide and the Seekers, and they have a Nightfall, and Geo is alive and well. Dude's practically an ultimate in his own right. And here he goes, some more mid-aggression. Stun comes out, so does the Trailblazer. Gets broken immediately. So they know somebody's here.
Things up a little bit as well, because I believe Onslaught was playing from B connector, and now it's Teats. They're going to do a fast hit into B connector. They're taking all that space, but Maz has taken back some of that space with that smoke, and now they have to clear it with some utility and their own bodies. Onslaught's there with an advanced position.
Nice Onslaught.
Is able to take down Hayflick, but Raiju trades. Excuse me.
Happy is there, ready for somebody to peek him. And they just might do it.
And
He
they
gets
did.
1. 2 with the Spectre.
Spike down.
We're not expecting him to just be sitting there.
Player standing.
And now it's all up to Lee. Mac is just 1 HP, but Lee only has a judge, and they are planting B for B long.
He's got a lockdown.
Not planting.
Oh, they might just be waiting. Gonna wait till Geo can cover Mac before he plants. Very smart.
Spike planted.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a judge. Not a lot you can do there.
The lockdown is going to come through.
Yeah, he needs this round or else map is over.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
But here's the thing, Geo can still
there
be.
One enemy remaining.
Oh!
Don't interrupt.
Are there
my
lineups?
work.
Oh,
He
they
knows
aren't.
that they're there.
Stick it, stick it.
And it doesn't matter!
Attackers win.
Inferno has won the first map. 13-10. From the
Yeah,
poll,
it was really
it looks
close.
like the viewers were rooting for Hero Gyros, but it looks like the underdogs were able to take one out from them. Cryo, what'd you think of that map?
Great stuff from both sides, but like you said, if you need the hero plays to come through, your team play isn't that great. And I think Inferno's heard you and said, cool. And they just kept playing their game. Like, their team play wasn't bad. And they had the heroic moments from a bunch of players on their team. Mac popping off. Geo, of course, being Geo. Geo we know and love. I'm excited for map 2, and it's going to be, what was it, Ascent?
I didn't catch the second map, but we will be back with the second map in a little bit. We'll be back in 5 minutes for the next map of the series. Stay tuned. I need a break. Oh my god. I'm getting so tired. I'm gonna get some caffeine.
I'm
Welcome back. We are here for the last map of the series. I'm joined here again by Cryo, and I am Potato Aim. Cryo, what'd you think of the first map?
I thought it was fun. I always like Pearl, I like Yoru, and I like watching good players shoot people. So it was a nice gelling of the three. And now we get into another good map, Ascent. I do like casting Ascent. I do it far too often, but you know.
The beginning of the season, I was like, I'm gonna ban Ascent for a while because I'm tired of playing it.
That's fair. And right off the rip, our Jet Reyna coming out from Heroic Heroes.
Yeah, pretty standard
that's cool.
comp over on the side of Infernos as they start with defense first, and on offense, a Brim possibly over Omen, which is interesting.
Better than a Viper, I guess, so we'll take it.
Well, Viper alone is troll. Viper not alone is not troll. That troll, at least. It's not the greatest, but, you know.
Yeah.
As a Viper main, all right, I will defend Milady, okay?
I'm never in any... I never want to be in any position where I offend Milady either, so...
I mean, she literally has a line that says choke them. Anyway, looks like we have a bunch of
Stop.
blocks going up from Heroic Euros. With the Brimstone coming through instead of the Omen. It looks like a very different composition on both sides. The only ones that are the same are going to be Sova and Jet here. So it's going to be interesting to see how these match up.
I mean, Euros on attack, one good thing about Brim is the smokes come out immediately, and you can put down a bunch of them at once. Given the Jet Reyna, I would not be surprised if they decided to just start fast hitting all the time and just pushing your spawn whenever really they want to.
I mean, we saw from Pearl that they just were very, as I like to call, inty. They just kind of ran in and relied on their utility usage as well as their gun usage to take the site and hold it, and it worked. I mean, they ended the first half 6-6. So it'd be interesting to see how this works out for them, for sure.
Yeah.
Looks like it's potentially going to be an A. I think a split here, actually.
Yeah, this could be pretty good for them. Maz has both soul orbs here. If he decides at any point that he wants to just kill and gets 150 HP almost for free, he can, and it will be so much harder to stop him. Does look like it's going to be an A split. Brady has pushed so far up, he's managed to get one.
And he's able to rendezvous out as well. They knew the spike was towards A, so now it looks like they're going to be still splitting, I think, trying to get that as Maz is able to take one down. Has that overheal now. That dart, unfortunately, doesn't really provide a lot of utility for the team, unfortunately, but doesn't matter. It's a 3v3 situation. Hayflick is a little lit, but Geo is trying to get some value out of that sheriff. He knows that there's a I think he knows there's a crossfire set up. He knows for sure that there's one switch.
Oh, great shot! Oh,
and Mac is there too. And now it's just up to Maz.
This would be an ace if he clutches this.
Doesn't matter. Geo's able to swing off of that as well. And Inferno will take the first round of this map.
I mean, great stuff from Inferno. The push from Tree. Sherney is backed up so well, and they get the entire crossfire is just dismantled, and they have kind of free reign onto Maz, the only last player on the site. Great stuff from Inferno there. And now they're going to have the option of just buying up as much as they'd like. It's hard to play aggressive into better guns, so interested to see how Heroic Heroes want to take this. Mac buying the Ares on the B-side spam angle. Are you surprised?
Nope. I am not surprised. Look, I am a big proponent of machine guns in Valorant. I think they're the greatest things on earth. Speaking as the Odin only in Combine's first season. Sorry, what?
What? Hey, Flick, great flash there, nets him a kill.
Looks like there's a bit of a swing out, but Maz is holding that. Isn't able to find anybody with that sheriff, however. As Raiju and Hayflick explore that a little bit. A little trade of utility here, too.
Fernie waiting for the peek. Almost rewarded for that patience. Just gonna want to start getting out of there now.
Oh!
Onslaught, though.
Hayflick isn't able
Gets
to
the count
find
of
anyone
Hayflick, a
who
Spectre
really
is
wants
down.
that gun, but knows it's really dangerous to do that, as I think Raiju is watching that right now.
Spike drop.
Yeah, you're gonna start exploring mid. Just a trap to slow them down, a dart to spot them out. Nice dart, actually. That hits the top of
Geo is able to
Miles' wall.
secure 2. Isn't able to find one. Oh, does he know? I think there was a little bit of, should I knife him? Going on there.
A little early to get knife kills.
Brady already 3rd round operator coming through.
I
As
believe
against a
the word
full buy.
we use in the business is cringe, but
Well, it's not as cringe as buying an Odin 2nd round. I've seen that happen.
I'm gonna interpret that as you've done it before.
No,
So.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Ah,
Alright, looks like it's going to be a fast B hit here, potentially. Maybe not
Mac is
fast,
just
but it
waiting
will
to
be
say
a B
hello.
hit. As they contact up. Oh, but the dart shows that there's 3 there.
Nice!
Surety with 1. Geo, excuse me, with 1. No, can't find
They don't
another,
expect
though,
a
as Lee
second
peeks.
layer, but yeah, he's gonna go down.
A little bit of a skin trade there.
Mac is
Now
gonna
it looks like-
reposition now.
Looks like they've slowed down quite a bit.
I mean, yeah, you've lost a player. Okay, never mind. They've hit the gas
They don't
button.
check! Oh, they checked eventually, but
Maz almost getting the second, but does get finished off by Teats.
and now it's all up to 3 of them. Onslaught, Lee, Teeds. Not sure why Brady. Oh, he's got an op. I think he's saving. I was gonna say I don't know why he's just kind of walking out of A main. Now it's really up to Raiju here, armed with just a Spectre. He could potentially go back out main and grab a Vandal or something like that. Go for exits.
Yeah, it's an
See what he
option.
chooses to do. Either way, I think he's good to get at least 1 here.
Yeah, they're all gonna start funneling out of stairs. Good for 1. Good
2?
for 2. What?
Ha, potentially
Okay,
3?
okay.
No, not 3, but is able to take that armor off. And as you can see, Onslaught has 0 utility left. So pretty fruitful round for Inferno. Got away with that op as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Keeping the operator, that's just as good a bonus as it can get. I mean, that's exactly what you're looking for out of that 3rd round and a half when you win the pistol. And now your heroic heroes, 3 of your players have Spectres because they died last round from 1 guy.
Yeah, Onslaught was
Oh.
only able to buy, is the only one with full armor and Vandal. Unfortunately. The other 3 have 3 Spectres. And it looks like it's going to be a contact up to A.
Oh, I would not contact into this at all. This would not be good.
Hey, listen, stranger things have happened.
Okay, there it is. Good work from them.
Is
Very
able
diligent clear
to
that out.
push Brady off of that rendezvous. As they start to take sight. Happy's already through to heaven. Raiju's just...
Oh my.
Down A.
I think there was a
Raiju
little bit
keeps
of
turning
miscom
and-
there. He was shooting at his teammate for a second. It's okay. That's happened before. Geo is able to take down Happy, who had that spot in heaven.
Oh, the headshot angle.
Just a couple pixels. Now it is all up to Mac.
1 enemy remaining.
And
Mac
the
gets
last
1.
one is Jen.
Player standing.
So then Gen Joe is still there. Oh, he's gonna pop the lockdown and reposition up to heaven.
Turret down.
One of them gets broken.
Geo has to take down this last alarm bot.
Yeah,
or
he
choose
doesn't
to do
have
something
time.
Here. Yeah, he does not have time. I think the call here is to save.
I think he might die to Spike too if he's not fast
Nope,
enough.
he's good.
He is.
He's good.
He's got no problems with it though. He's gonna keep his life, keep his gun. He's already got the Blade Storm, so no need to die for the extra ult point either. But the rest of its team might not have enough to buy here. Might
Yeah,
have
going to be
to
a mixed
spread the
buy
money
here.
a little bit.
Actually, Geo could potentially hand off his Vandal to somebody and buy another. That would be 3 guns, and he would have his knives.
Yeah.
Or sorry, 2 guns, and he has his knives.
Take control.
But we'll see if they do
I mean,
that.
I trust Geo with a Vandal. It's fine.
Oh, agreed.
And
I also
this is an
trust him with his
aggressive
blade
B
sword.
piece here. Great
Ooh.
from Geo there to get one. And Brady with almost with another, but we
Oh, and it's all up to just Raiju. Still holding Cat. Takes down the Onslaught there, but it's a pretty free B site for Hero Gyros.
surely he doesn't save again, right? He's just got a sheriff.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he needs to. Happy made the decision for him.
I think they dropped the operator. Nope, they picked it back up. I was gonna say, I think they dropped the operator for a second, but they must have picked it back up.
Yeah, and that's Heroes finally getting on top here. They're up by 1 round, and they've got full rifles. 3 ultimates on their side too, but Inferno should be in prime position to start taking control of this half back. Full guns as well. Close or having pretty much every ult there. Should be really big for them.
They will have to make it matter a lot though if they're actually going to use all of those ultimates. Otherwise, it'll be an incredibly expensive round for them, both in terms of gun usage, the economy, as well as ult economy.
Absolutely. And they're just gonna explore mid here. That drone's gonna get broken off the rip by Happy.
Oh, did not, unfortunately,
Oh.
break it. So it looks like the... What's it called?
Happy with 1.
The null command comes out. That's the word. From Hayflick here. Try and stop any pushes as that's coming through. But oh, Happy with the timing!
Happy!
Could have gotten one there. Potentially still could off of Geo. Yep.
Great
onto
shot.
Geo's head. But
Almost
Raiju is
another
able
one.
to trade that out as he tries to peek again. Now it is a 2v3 situation. We have 2 post-plant ults that are ready for the side of Heroic Euros. So Hayflick and Raiju are going to have to work fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Spike is ticking down. And Teets just has a
Teets
nice
just
flank.
sneaks through.
Almost a good angle, but Raiju is able to get 4? On for an ace, 14 HP.
He has a smoke available in 2 seconds. Oh, just does not look at the right spot, unfortunately. Bad timing. And they are able to recover that operator.
Yeah, Raiju made that expensive for them, though.
We
Won't
still have
impact this
those.
round much.
We still have the Hunter's Fury as well as the Brimstone ult available as well. So, you know, there could be a lot of value if they choose to use that offensively rather than defensively in terms of post plant. Be interesting to see how they use that.
And they've just got 2 sheriffs here. I don't... Oh, Brady's gonna choose to pop that Tour de Force. Here it comes now. It's gonna go for top mid. Oh, he might have something. Happy!
Oh!
Just op-diffs him. Okay, I see you.
He said, no op for you. It looks like he did take a lot of damage there from that gunfight. And he yep, I was gonna say, I think he was gonna trade his guns there. Teets is not listening. He's screaming, here, take my gun! And Teets is just like, huh?
Gun? What's that? Never heard of
What
it.
is that? I don't understand.
Mac, though, did get a kill out in B main, and Raiju with 1 as well. These stingers working magic. And there's a gun upgrade. Mac,
Oh,
again, with
2
another.
flanks, but again, they have 2 post plants ready.
Such a good dart from Onslaught as well.
Teets is hell, and no one realized that. I think they thought the site was clear that they were playing from main, which honestly, a smart assumption.
Yeah, and those ultimates just working wonders for them. As much as Mac and Raiju wanted to make it work, wanted to bring that round towards them, just wasn't enough, but now they've got guns. Now they can make it work. Geo not going to buy that operator. He's seeing what happens when Happy has an op in his hands, does not want to go the same direction Brady did last round. And Gio did pop that Blade Storm last round as well. He's gonna start getting aggressive with his judge. Okay, yeah.
Wasn't able to find any value out of that, unfortunately. Oh, Onslaught might actually get... I
Onslaught!
think he tagged another one. Potentially.
Great Hunter's Fury
Yeah,
there.
actually.
They're gonna peek right into Happy's crosshair
Another
as well.
one. You know, I will say, I'm not usually a fan of attack ops, but Happy's been able to get a lot of value out of this, and now it's all up to Mac. Mac, unfortunately, just not able to find anything there.
Yeah, Happy has not missed very many shots. At least it hasn't looked like it in the last few rounds. The guy is so good for these openers with the op, and it feels like they just keep peeking him. Like, I can kill him. No, I can kill him. And Happy is just one hand is on his phone tapping, and the other hand is on his mouse tapping.
I will note, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I will note that until Happy had his hands on an op,
Yeah, okay.
there was a 0. But it is now very much even for him, and he's certainly finding a lot of value out of that op.
Great double peek. It's gonna force Brady away very quickly. And these flashes are so good to slow it down. The paranoia and the flashpoint. Not a flashpoint.
They do catch Brady, unfortunately,
Flash drive.
behind Dice. They know he's repositioned now to a different position, to a different spot in sight. It looks like they are going to rapidly back off and try to go for a cat take.
Mac is in such a good spot here, though. Almost gets the kills. Gets 2 players very low, but
That is
one of them can
unfortunately a
heal.
gun diff here.
Absolutely it is. And Sherney.
Is able to get
Gio.
one with that slow. Oh, they're not... Doesn't notice where he is.
Oh, Maz hits him with the movement. Gets out for free too, and the spike.
Happy is just going to take that advanced position to see if anybody's there.
Yeah, it's a good spot too. This door is closed. It might be getting broken soon, but all Happy has to do is turn, and he's got his sights set on this door.
Oh,
But
there
it
goes
doesn't
the
matter.
op.
Brady.
There's
Brady.
And are they aware that he's logs?
They are.
They
and
are. I think he just stood up at the wrong moment there, unfortunately.
Great stuff from Brady.
Inferno is
Just-
able to stop the bleeding there. Yeah.
Beautiful kill. That's a thrifty too. Last
And
time
they're
we saw them get a thrifty, they started running away with it.
They're able to grab that op back. The op is back in the hands of Inferno. We're going to have a timeout. Potato podcast?
Sure. I mean, the analysis has been going really well, so I think I could take a break from that.
What's your favorite type of potato chips? It's the real question.
Barbecue.
Like, what brand? Like, if you're like, I'm gonna go get a snack and I'm gonna be really unhealthy, what do you get?
I probably wouldn't get potato chips. I'd probably get like dumplings or something.
Okay, honestly, same, but like things that you don't have to make, you know? Just like grab it out of the bag.
Cereal.
Dry cereal or like
Yeah, dry cereal, milk cereal. No water. I mean, people who eat water and oatmeal
Ew,
are
what the
maniacs.
heck?
Like some people make oatmeal with water.
Oh, I do that
tried it.
sometimes.
I tried it. It tastes weird.
It's better with milk, but like, yeah.
It is better with milk.
Anyway, we're out of the timeout, and it looks like we'll see if there's going to be any difference coming from Inferno after that timeout.
The last time we saw a timeout, it was just heavy presence mid.
Yes.
Was that this game or was that last game?
I think that was the last game. I know they're all blurring
Okay.
together, but that was Icebox,
Yeah.
and LG was pushing out. But anyway, it looks like it's going to be a split potentially as they take control of mid on the
Nice
side of
start
Hero
that Mark
Gyros.
And Happy's gonna want to get aggressive here. That blind is perfect. Slows him down just enough. And Raiju
Oh,
almost gets his.
ultimate
but-
try gets a couple, gets a little bit of damage.
Wait, Max?
Down A.
Rapid trades
Max Hunter's
here.
Fury did so much. Wait, what?
Mhm. We have the bomb down on site as well as Maz tries to take
Brady
something
is
with
ready
this.
for this.
Brady is so ready.
Great.
It looks like that
stuff.
timeout was very much needed on the side of Inferno here. As they're able to take just another round.
Yeah, they're on track for just evening it out here. If Euros lose this, their money might be a little bit in the dumps. They're not nearly close enough to any ultimates either. That could make a huge difference. I mean, you're looking for a hero play to stay up in this half. Onslaught's been good for it. Maz has been good for it. Happy as well. And he's got an operator too, so... Okay, I'm not going to say that. I'll censor myself because what I was going to say might have been very mean.
I'm going to point out that Teets has his ultimate again. And it looks like Geo is in a very advanced position, excuse me, a very boosted position here. I don't think the drone saw him. It doesn't really matter because your Gyros is going to back off here. Potentially go mid.
Okay,
Happy's
I thought
taking
Geo was still playing Chamber and I looked B main, and then I realized what you meant. Yeah.
Looks like
They waited out the null command now. Looks like
they're
they're
going to
go
re-hit.
for a rehit, yeah.
Yeah. But they get caught. At least two of them do, I think. Looks like Hayflick is in a
almost
bit of a
peeks a
bad
bit too much.
position here. They have no idea.
Oh, the turret blocks the dash! Geo manages to get 2 before going down.
Now it's all up to Maz. Does not matter.
No.
Looks like
Unlucky.
Inferno is able to stop the bleeding here.
Unlucky. Good stall from the null command and the 0 point as well. And Geo from that boosted spot, like you said, he was just able to get so much done.
Yeah, that owl drone did
attack off at the
not
knees.
clear him, and so I don't think they knew he was there because I think that if they would have checked it if they heard an updraft, but obviously they didn't because he was already there. So, really great on the side of Inferno there, just being really patient.
Drone's gonna come through for B main now. Get Brady up forward on this opposition.
Ooh.
Great shot. And great TV setup too. And now he's in an off angle here watching a B main.
Honestly, I might steal that setup one day. That's a great
I might
setup.
steal that too.
You
If
see
DCAF
that?
ever stop banning Ascent, which we probably won't.
Honestly, smart move. We have the ultimate ready here on A, but it looks like it's actually going to be a fake. They're gonna call for rotates here.
Oh,
Now they know. They know it's a fake.
Pack, such a great timing, gets him a kill there, and the spike down.
And there's
He's
a gun
gotta push
too.
through
Is it
LOS.
managed to able to trades out a Spectre for a Spectre?
Brady?
Brady has a shorty.
Come
Isn't
on.
going to push it. And now it's a 3v3.
Also has a head under with him.
Lee is lurked up into mid.
Oh, he might have a perfect timing here. All 3 players. Okay, just 2. 2 players are accessible from this market position.
Oh, the
The
shorty!
shorty gets 1. Okay. He's gonna start moving now. Lee
And now Lee
has
is
the
just
spot.
so behind.
Lee has 1.
They're just gonna stick.
And the lineups. It's not enough to push him off. Hayflick is just sticking it.
Doesn't matter. He could just stick it. He was half already. And I think full armor and health. So what a great end to the last half here. Or to the first half here as we move into the second one. We'll see if
Yeah, good stuff.
I would argue that both teams played to what side they were on, and now it's gonna be interesting to see how this flips in terms of their agent comp.
I want to see Maz just push them. Like,
I think we're gonna see a lot of pushing from the defense side for sure. And
it's
I
great
think
to think and strategize, but it's even better to just go. They can't outthink you if you're not thinking, you know? It's hard-hitting analysis. Dude.
Hey, yo, someone pay this man.
Yo, Sentinels need to coach him up. I got you.
Oh, he gets
I'd be looking
caught
the wrong
out.
way.
Unfortunately, he was looking at top mid, but wasn't expecting the tiles push there. As they're just able to just slam up mid into B. And there's
This
a
is-
shorty from Maz.
Maz?
Is able to find one, gets
Oh,
a little
and the
revenge
dismiss.
from the last round. Looks like Onslaught.
My right click doesn't
just
do
gets
that.
Caught up. Yeah, my right click doesn't
Duh.
do that. Absolutely not. Although I will say, I don't think it actually killed him. I think Hayflick killed him there. Did a lot of damage there.
Maz has an actual gun now. It's okay. Brady
Oh,
is
he's a
low. He's
classic.
in B main. He wanted the ghost. Alright, he's got it.
Baz is very low. He's gonna have to get a kill here. Ooh, he's gonna have to wait out that kill. Unfortunately, to heal.
There's a
And he gets
somebody's
taken
just pushing
down,
up B
and that's
main.
all up to Teats. It doesn't matter. It's a team ace out of Inferno.
Great stuff. I mean, it's pistol round. Doesn't really matter how many players you lose, but they managed to keep that to a minimum and bring in some guns into this round. Brady just gonna stick with that ghost. I'm assuming he wants an operator next round. If he wins this, he should have enough.
Interestingly, Lee is buying up. And it looks like Maz and Happy are buying something other than just
Up.
staying with the classic ghost. Or the classic, excuse me. At least the only one who bought it, which is interesting.
Yeah, he's gonna want to survive and keep that gun in circulation. Places the mollies for the switch
The mollies
closed
are out.
players. They're in
He's able
heaven.
to just spray
Geo,
one
what?
down into heaven. Yo, check his PC. Bomb
My
is
Spectre
down.
doesn't
Brady
look like
is
that.
very low, but it doesn't matter because Inferno has the man advantage and the gun advantage here. Ooh, Happy able to
The
sneak
info,
on by.
the communication.
Might have been a miscomm here, but doesn't matter. Brady's just sneaking up behind him.
A good round from Inferno. I mean, they're
Lost a
able
couple
to
guns,
push
but,
back
you know.
that A main aggression just a little bit. And there's the op. Brady's already got an operator. It's round 3. There's such a thing called mercy, and he doesn't know what it is.
I don't know what you mean. It looks like Lee bought a judge this time. Having to compensate for the fact that he bought a stinger and the rest of his team did not. He was really low on credits. But I mean, I think on defense, it's not the most troll thing you could do. Looks like he's going to take a really advanced position as well. So Inferno's going to have to really clear him out here.
Yeah, what gun does Lee have? That's...
A judge.
Ah,
Oh!
okay, that makes a lot more
That
sense.
operator isn't able to get any sort of value there.
And that's just the sort of first pick heroes need to keep this round in their favor. And this might be horrible. 3, 2, 1. Ah!
He
he's
just
won.
catches a 1, unfortunately. Now it's going to be a fast A take.
Player standing.
Oh, tries to walk
Yep.
into the smoke. And now it's just up to Mac. Ooh, isn't able to find anyone there. I mean, it was just
Clean.
their bonus, but, you know.
Queen from Euros. They only lose the one, and that one bought a judge, so it doesn't matter if they died anyway. He's probably gonna buy another one. I don't think he has very much money. He wants his utility. Yep, there it is. By golly, I'm a genius. Brady, though, doesn't have a rifle in his hands. Probably just gonna stick with that head under bullet, the head under bullets, and hope he can get some kills there. Sight hits coming in. It's gonna go towards B. Ready for the flash to come out, and it's perfect time. Maz peeks out just when it comes, and he's full flashed.
Oh,
he's
he's
gonna
able
swing
to
out
just spray one
the
down.
cover.
Down B.
The cover
And
is
now it's
perfect.
a 2v4 in favor of Inferno here. Gio's gonna take a more passive position in Bullhouse here. As Brady with the lurk can hear where one of them is at least.
Very
Great
good.
trigger discipline. Oh,
Okay,
jumps at the
we
wrong
spoke too
time. But
may have
Lee is
spoken a little
very
too soon.
low. More or less one shot.
This gun has fewer bullets in it.
What is going on here?
Yeah. That happened.
You know, personally, I would have probably just reloaded.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. That
But,
does sound pretty
you know,
smart.
It was I understand that situation where, you know, you're like, I don't I'm out of bullets and I don't really want to reload right now. I get it. So it looks like we have a couple of ults online. We have Maz's ult here, the Reyna ult, which would make retaking a site pretty handy, excuse me, as she can isolate those one-on-ones. Yeah, as well as the lockdown coming in from Lee to retake that site.
Happy with the operator in A main. You might have the perfect read here. He's just waiting for the updraft peak, or at least the peak from up high. Doesn't look like anybody's going there though.
Oh, he got timinged! He got timinged!
Oh, this is all gone so terribly wrong. He's still got one though.
But it almost get catch.
They're gonna
gets
push him.
caught out here.
Gio, you madman. He gets judged. Okay.
Lee gets the judge, unfortunately. That is a classic case of over-aggression here.
And
Comes
Pretty
the
gets one
ultimate
on the
coming
lurk as
through.
well.
And we do have the Huntress Fury coming through to destroy that ultimate. And it is destroyed.
Yeah, Spike is tapped now. Mac with a collat? Was that a collat? Drone's gonna spot one. It doesn't spot Lee going. Okay.
It does
he didn't go underneath
spot him with the judge. They have to push this.
Player standing.
It's off to Brady and Maz.
Maz just takes down 2.
It's gonna keep this game close. Just a 1-round deficit.
Oh,
now.
and they're hitting the gritty.
Okay.
You know, I always yell at my team for doing that, just because I'm like, you get to hit the gritty on the last round. That's all. That's the only time you get to hit it.
Drop. Thank you.
That's fair. It's also going to put Inferno on a low buy here, setting up Gyros perfectly to tie this game up, but doesn't mean it's a clean buy though. There's some light shields, a guardian, a judge. At this point, the judge, I'm going to call that a gun, like a full buy.
Just like the Stinger is a gun in the game.
Regrettably, yes.
So mixed buy across the board here for both teams. Money's just not great on either side. Oh, Gio's just not aware. Brady, however, able to trade out Ortiz, but is then subsequently trade out by Onslaught. Looks like it's going to be a fast B. And he is blinded,
The blind
unfortunately.
is good. Hayflick gets
And
another
another
good
blind.
flash too.
Spike planted.
Now it's a
Valorant
2v3.
is a tactical shooter where
Onslaught is
abilities
so
create
low. Oh,
opportunities.
Raiju with the one.
Last player standing.
Raiju.
And now it's up to Mac.
Close.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Oh, the reload!
they both had to reload. No.
Okay.
Don't interrupt my work.
Everybody calm down. This is just a drill. Everything is fine.
That was a very interesting round for sure on both sides. I think that was pretty funny.
I mean, a bullet left in the operator. I go for the no scope. At that point, it's hard to win the round. See if you can win it with a content play, you know?
That would have been the content play for sure.
Turn out.
And now full buys across the board, but Euros have 4 ults, 3 off the lockdown.
Placing alarm bot.
They've got a lot of tools to hold off this site push, and
You
looks like they're
want
gonna be
to
pushing
play?
B.
Let's play.
Dash activated.
Yeah, it looks
And
like
the
the
no
no
command.
command's gonna come through, which is pretty smart. With that Brimstone ult coming down to try and stop them, but Onslaught gets caught. Maz, unfortunately,
Standing.
catches 2,
Wow.
but then is finally taken down. Now it's all up to Teets. I think they're gonna be able to get a res off. Yep, res onto Hayflick here. And Teets with just a Spectre, I think is gonna be pretty difficult to take. They know he's not mid, at least right now. Looks like they're aware he's probably main.
They're just gonna do their due diligence though, checking through close
I think
mid.
Teets is gonna go for exits here, actually. Ooh, just barely misses him too.
Yeah, they're Inferno make the right decision here. They don't want to back up towards him at all. And
And it
Teats,
looks like he's going to
yeah.
go back and not save the Spectre. I was actually going to make a comment about them not saving the Spectre. Good round from Inferno. Both teams just trading rounds back and forth here.
Was expensive for Inferno though. They popped not the Void Storm, the Null Command and the Tour de Force, but
In terms of ult economy, sure. But if you look at the economy now, those rounds, those ults actually help them win that round, which then is, again, snowballing. You'll see that the other side, the side of Heroic Heroes, are now on a save, except for Maz, who bought half armor and a Vandal, but everybody else is on a save and light weapons. So it's going to be, it was definitely a calculated... Teats just re-aggresses?
he's no fear.
And
No
right
fear!
clicks? My right click does not work like that. As we've noted several times. These thrifty rounds, man.
Yeah, Heroes
we
has somehow
see-
turned it into a
if you take a look
4v3.
If you take a look at the mini-map as well, Happy is just in that advanced position. He knows that they're not rotating off just yet.
The Hayflick's holding him too. Onslaughts?
With the Stinger. And now they're aware of where Happy is. They're rotating out. It looks like the other two as well on Heroic Heroes are rotating too. Hayflick is very low, whereas the other two have, I believe, Maz still has that Vandal, so one full gun.
Yeah, Maz is ready for them. In Boathouse, he has to hear everything, and it could just be perfect. It's perfect. The spike is isolated.
Brady wasn't
He's got
with
it.
him. They're running out of time. 18 seconds left.
All he has to do is buy time for his teammates to get here. Or win the gun duel.
Wow. Brady knew that, you know, the chances of him winning that was kind of low, so he dropped the op there. Smart play. Don't give it to them, especially with the fact that, you know, look at how Happy has to buy his op. He has to buy half shields.
Yeah. That's just thrifty moment. You got plenty of money, but the operator is very expensive. 2 ults here for the side of Heroic Heroes, but they're also one off the lockdown, which would be great at getting them off the site. Oh, 2 ults for Inferno. I read the thing wrong. It's fine. It happens.
It's all good. But
This
they do have an ult for post planned. You know, as Omen, I always like to TP to the other site, you know, as the take is going down on one, just to get any rotators. But we'll see if they use it that way.
I tend to TP to their spawn and just get shot by somebody who's always waiting for me there, so
This is why you never TP to spawn.
I'm gonna keep doing it until it works, because if it works, it looks really cool.
Looks like the Inferno is rotating over to B, where, however, I believe Mac is staying behind in A main just to catch anyone who tries to push out.
Yeah, that dart's gonna come through. It's only gonna go for a lane, not quite into B main yet. Shock might do a little damage.
Ooh,
though.
it
Yep,
actually did a
Hayflick.
little damage to Hayflick.
Oh, that might do a little more. Oh, never mind. Flash is good. Or might not be closing. Maz
Is able to
through the wall.
spam Maz, but Onslaught trades. Onslaught's still there. And now Happy's made some space into
Happy?
house there. Or Switch, excuse me. Now it's all up to Brady. Brady just shuts down Happy. 10 seconds left to plant. Doesn't have a lot of time. Bomb is down on lane, and unfortunately just wasn't enough. As Heroic Heroes take the lead for the first time in a while.
Yeah, I am convinced that the entirety of Heroic Heroes just forgot the meaning of fear. And it's working. I mean, they forced Inferno onto a low buy here. That should guarantee them at least match points. But then again, we've seen so many thrifties that I would not be surprised if Inferno managed to find a way to just take it I don't.
You know,
At this point, anything's possible.
this entire game has been.
And there it is. Like the first pick, but Maz's gonna trade it back though. And Happy,
Ooh.
okay.
Happy
There you go.
repeat
This is
that.
One enemy remaining.
This is how.
Now
low
it
buys
is
should go.
all up to Hayflick.
Okay, Happy. Calm down. Okay, that puts him on a 12. Operator still in hand.
Match point.
I think Brady, unfortunately, is on a low buy here, but he actually farmed that orb to get his ult, which is really smart. So he's buying a judge. Now he's going to use his tour de force, which is better than a full gun, in my opinion.
Yeah, and Inferno have 3 ults, 1 off the Blade Storm as well. There's the Hunter's Fury, Knight from the Shadows, and the Tour de Force. They've got tools to work with, and they certainly have a chance in this round, but they can't slip up anymore.
They do have the ultimate, the lockdown for Killjoy. So they may be playing for retake here as well.
And the trip was broken too. And that's gonna make Brady wonder just a little bit. Is there somebody here? Operator shot rings in mid, but not gonna get anybody. Happy is just being barraged by
Gio
utility and
just
just gets spammed.
Gets spammed. There goes the operator for Heroic Gyros. He's just playing back
We
sight, and
needed to get
unfortunately,
that kill.
yeah, and unfortunately Lee is dead, so we don't have that lockdown coming through anymore. And now it's just, you know, they have to take the site.
He's with 1 though. He's managed to bring it back a little bit. Has with almost 1 more. Mac barely
is
makes
super
it
low
out.
now, but is using his ultimate to try and delay here. It's just 1 shock dart away from dying. I did get
Teats!
spammed.
Maz as well. They've managed to turn this.
Enemy remaining.
Now it's all the
Yes!
Hayflick. It's all
Oh
over,
my
unfortunately. And the second map goes to Heroic Gyros. They are hitting the gritty at this
Player
moment.
standing.
Yeah,
They are not hitting the
that's-
grid anymore. They stuck that. But what a series. 1-1. That was incredible. It was a really fun game to watch. Cryo, what'd you think of the second map?
Oh, what a great way to end it. That retake 3v4. It's just everything that can go right went right, and then yeah, you ended with a self kill on with the orbital strike. But at that point, like, do what you want. You just won such a good game of Ascent, and really lived up to the hype that was building in my head after Pearl.
Yeah, great series. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to donate your channel points to Mecca's Bob Ross painting stream. I don't know, maybe we'll convince one of the other admins to do like a cooking stream or something, because I saw Spence, you know, spamming potato stream, cooking stream. I was like, I don't know about that one. But anyway, donate your channel points. Tune in for the next match of the week. Thank you guys for watching. This is Potato Aim, and this is Cryo.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.